I don't need these.
Someone from this side of the table.
I don't need these. No.
I guess it's gonna be you, Jaden.
Alright. Last we left off, we had just left the tomb of where that artifact was kept. We were transported to
I'm proud of myself.
I forget the name of the city.
Oh, it's not in your notes?
Oh, it is.
It's called Sundori.
Yeah, the floating islands of Sundori. We talked to Prince Onher. We were told that we needed to travel
You can
northeast
into Pete.
So we needed to travel northeast to find the key to the Book of Good, which he didn't give us the book.
He has the key.
He has it.
Okay, he did give us the book, which he told us either...
Technically, Zoya has it, but since...
Yeah. He told us either Zoya or Ortall would have to use it.
Yeah, I got it.
We have to go seek out the
It's like
snake people in the northeast. They have the key to the Book of Good hid in some similar temple situation. Once we arrive, Zoya will show them the book, and Zoya will be granted access, or whoever does it will be granted access to go try to seek out the key. We got about halfway there. We arrived to some village being attacked by lobster people, very close to the center of the week-long raging storm in the middle of the desert. We fought them off. We were greeted by some fox guy with a big sword, and Ortall was trying to talk to the rain.
And have a dragon.
That's true.
And have a dragon.
Yeah. Let's hold up. He got a dragon. He's very excited about it.
Small dragon.
You just can't tell in his face. Shitless.
Yeah.
Oh, I can tell. I've traveled with you long enough. I can tell you're very excited. Like, Ken on Christmas.
Alright, so we're back in?
My right leg just gets a little fat. Hamstring.
Yeah, I think you and the fox had just gotten done talking with each
And I was
other.
walking outside with him.
Yeah.
Was where I...
It was where he was talking to you guys at. I think I had you three duped, so check, but they just weren't getting there.
Oh, I meant to
What do you
ask,
do,
do
though?
I have the ability to be-summon? Or is it just a
Not really.
re-summon thing?
It's a spell, so I'd assume you could just drop her if you wanted to.
And then use the spell slot to
Yeah.
bring them out?
I imagine that's how it would work. I don't really know how Drake words work. Joe's our master
Joe
of
is the historian.
magic.
I just didn't know if I could just bring it back to my... Like, if we're in a big city and I'm just fucking walking around with a dragon.
They will expressly say that you can unsummon, I know that, because artillerist does.
Well, technically, she's a small.
So if you get to 0 hit points, you take
Still bigger than me.
summon it again, or until you
Like
die.
in the book, she's considered small.
It is
Like
there.
like a little wormling.
You can't unsummon it.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
Yeah, it's more familiar.
It's just my thing. That's just my companion until it
I mean,
dies.
the fox is like, I could unsummon her for you.
You could show them.
Just fucking slice through her with the monster moon.
Could help unsummon her. But here. Oh wow. For a 12 position. It does not suffer any. When we get back into this.
I'm still hiding in the tent. Rain and Dad was song in the tent.
We're out in the rain right now. Rain makes corn.
What does Corn make now?
Copyrighted song.
He's one above what you guys needed. Who's all outside?
That's two of us at least.
Yeah.
Who's talking in the rain?
I don't really inside.
The fox guy will walk up to,
Not really.
I guess, like to your little group that's outside. It'll kind of glance up, and he's gonna point out probably toward like the center up here, about 60 feet up in the air. And as he points out to it, he's like, "Do you all see that?" And as he points it out, you can see a like a light blue pulsing crystal just sitting there in the air. For those who are outside.
60 feet up?
Yeah.
Toss me.
Toss me.
I'm sorry, is it about that movie now, or is it that word?
Who sees it? The three of us? Who sees it?
Anyone who's outside, as he points it out.
Is it directly above the eye of the storm? Or below the eye of the storm?
It's below. It's only 6 feet in the air.
Only.
Well, a storm would be like
How accurate are
a
you?
few miles in the
Oh,
air.
with the bow, pretty accurate.
What about with this? I have a grappling hook with a bunch of rope attached to it.
How much though?
I have a lot of it. He's bought one.
I mean, I can sure try.
I currently have
It's only like maybe this big.
No, I'm pretty accurate.
You're better than me.
Probably not. But the question is,
I have 100 feet of
grappling hook exactly? Does that matter at the moment?
Does it matter if I only have one?
I have
Possibly.
What color did you say, John?
Yeah, you used a lot last time.
150 feet or something?
Yeah. It seems like a crystal sitting there with a light blue pulse.
Huh?
300 feet.
Bless you.
more than that.
Oh, that's what
I knew this bless you.
Oh, I have much more than that. I was trying to, get from the sky temple to move around there.
Although, how funny would that look like a little rabbit character, though? Carrying around like 500 feet of rope.
Oh, yeah.
It's not with me.
Can't we just shoot the grappling hook? Why do you have to be a part of it?
I don't.
Oh, I thought you wanted us to shoot you into the air. That makes a lot more sense, actually. I thought if I figured you out.
That's a long way up there.
Yeah, it's like maybe that.
You're
but you just ran off the stand. It's not like exactly.
There's a few villagers, like Tawhito's inside, Zoya's inside.
I don't think a grappling hook will stick to it. It's rather small. I think it's just put right on. There's no grabbable dimension on it. It's just small.
Kind of the rain. Let's stand underneath it.
You think we could make like a big anvil of net?
Do you have that much net
Yeah,
material?
just
Well, there's a
stand
bunch
up
of tent poles around
Can't
here,
figure
right?
out what we're doing next.
I guess.
And there's nobody here to live in them now because they all ran away. Maybe we
I will
could just.
very sadly exit the tent.
Well, they're slowly gathering their stuff to leave. The fox kind of like looks at you guys, he's like, yeah, we could just hit it. I mean, it looks pretty ominous to be over
Might
here.
exit it at this point.
You want to try?
I mean, you can see from where you're at, you can see them all outside just sitting there debating on what they're doing.
I'll
like turkeys
so
looking
you
up
guys,
the rain.
Yeah, they're all drowning.
Crystal, right there.
you guys trying to get it down?
Oh, I think we're gonna try to shoot
Are
it.
you all ready to
Can one of
fight
you-
a mummy?
Can one of you guys? Can one of
Eldritch Blast.
I mean, attack roll.
Can one of you guys land?
I see the Eldritch Blast and I go,
What do you mean by land?
Net one.
Like if it gets you,
It's like-
and you're not die falling.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it goes
Fly.
hopefully not in sand.
I think I could probably survive.
Goes fly.
I'm going to try to shoot an arrow at it.
Right.
Okay, make an attack roll.
If you guys think that
It's
this
just
is the right
16
thing to
I mean, you
do.
just fired Eldritch Blast at it, so.
You know, man,
My name's Felix.
Natural one.
Wow. So if I get you up,
Backwards.
can you survive the fall?
I can
I
survive.
could probably.
I can do it. I can survive.
God, I
the
just
fall.
weighted this dice incorrect.
No.
Okay.
Send me up.
I'm just showing you can survive the fall.
No,
Do you want me to get you up there?
not really.
Okay.
Send me up there, Chief.
Eldritch Blast.
Alright, make another attack roll.
Teleport up there right now. Do
Boom.
it.
23.
Oh my gosh!
23.
Roll damage.
All right.
Hand it off.
Doubles.
Get about now.
Sure.
Yes.
All right. How far away from the army?
Hold on.
60
As
feet.
he shoots his second bow, you finally release, and as it hits it, kind of like you see it connect, and there's kind of like a light explosion of energy that goes out. And as it does that, all of a sudden the rain just stops.
Oh, thank goodness. Don't want to go up there?
Wonder if every storm.
Hang on, this is the as in stop it raining, or rain has.
Or time stops.
The rain has stopped.
Is the crystal
In
falling?
midair.
Or
On the ground.
Like it just stops raining.
What is that?
God.
did the crystal fall or did it just explode?
Look, is it like Neo?
Immediately summoning Ignis, riding towards that
I'm
direction.
doing terrible with Tucker.
What, the 60 feet over here?
Fulminus, wait.
Yeah.
And I'll try to jump on.
What are you riding after?
Where that crystal was.
I walked the 40, 50 feet that it was away.
Oh, it's 60 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm.
But as he shot it, it just exploded. There's nothing there anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna go roughly where it was and try to find chunks or see what is above.
Oh, it looked like it was like dusted when he shot it.
That's less helpful. So good. So I will not ride over there then, if it's gone completely.
Have I found any big long wooden poles?
They're everywhere.
I have
Colin went off in the tent.
Walking stick.
never seen a crystal in a rainstorm. I wonder if they all have crystals.
I don't know.
Well, I've been interested
They
to get it down, but I guess destroying it and getting rid of the storm's a good idea too.
I
Yeah.
look at people before I shot the arrow to validate.
Just talking to him and
Maybe I don't think it's.
I did too.
Honestly.
This is why you should never leave my side because I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Not gonna lie.
was here.
Explode. Get it?
But it would seem that you've done a good thing for this village, though, now that it's stopped raining.
Yeah.
We are heroes.
Yes. Don't know if I maybe started the beginning of a drought, but
it seems like okay. So like as like
there's a lot of rain in
time
this desert. That's all I know.
like as time is passing, it's almost like the sky is starting to clear up a little bit, but there's still that foreboding storm still ahead.
Okay.
It always seems like it just cleared a little bit of a section over here.
Oh, like there's more crystals, or like there's just a bigger storm somewhere?
I don't know.
Is the rest of the storm consolidated, or
Yeah.
that's just one chunk?
Maybe
Yeah,
it's still
Like it's just like whatever's over this village has seemed like it is slowly just dissipating.
I saw a movie once where the storm would just like follow a person. So I wonder if you can actually take the crystal and move it across the sky, and the rain would just go wherever it was.
Some of the villagers are coming out like actually happy to see the sunlight and whatnot.
See, that's not
Yeah,
He did it.
they're sitting there thanking you. And
How
whatnot.
many villagers?
Like I think like 6 or 7 left.
Okay, that's not that bad.
And they're all thanking you.
Put that globe down. Or butt head down.
They're all surrounded. Well, thank you.
Fuck.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't take.
Fulminus, you seem quite interesting.
Are they not?
Seem almost sad that it's stopped.
Are they not concerned with my
There's-
pet?
You guys saved them. Why would they be
I'm
concerned?
so confused. That's weird. I was intrigued by the crystal, I guess.
Well, Felix was saying, he's like, well, if it's gonna be like this throughout the rest of the storm, there might be more.
So
We need to-
do we have another quest to just stop the storm in the
Well,
desert?
I think first we should probably keep heading towards where we need to go, which is the same direction as the eye of the storm, correct?
Yeah, I'd say about the time that it is getting close to nighttime after the travel, the combat, and then everything that's transpired after that.
Do you have a very small tavern with like very few people in it where I can get an ale?
I think
They kind of look around
there's
like
no
there's
people in.
like no tavern here.
Is there any ale here?
Maybe if you can find some.
I will cast good berries and walk off.
Touche.
Felix kind of like he kind of like goes off and he starts like helping some people clean up and stuff. It's almost like as a few hours ago, the water's like kind of like receding back towards the river and whatnot. Things whatever was causing this was heavily magically influenced.
There's a lot of damaged tents and stuff.
Yeah,
I will
so he's just helping cleaning up.
I'll spend a while going around using mending to
While he's doing that,
fix them.
I want to wait till Felix is kind of off towards his own and go help him.
Mm-hmm.
What do you know about what I'm doing? You seem to have an idea.
Well, not to be frank, but seeing the craftsmanship of your weapon, I assume that we're probably from the same continent.
So you're not from here then?
No.
Are you familiar with the Great Drake Ocean and all? You know,
I've heard tales.
you seem familiar with with my powers, so I'm curious about what you know.
Well, all across our country, I mean, tribes and stuff go on these type of adventures. Everything's different for everybody, but
Of course.
sometimes they overlap.
Makes sense. So are you from a tribe like mine then?
Yes, I'm from the Shadow Clan.
Shadow. Right. What's this guy's name again? I forgot.
Felix.
Felix. Felix. Not even. So many pages.
So you're on a quest to gather antiquities as well, I'm guessing then?
It's not necessarily that I'm gathering anything. It's more so of honing in my skills.
It's fair.
It's more like a trial of power for my tribe.
Do you know why we're being sent out now? Why all of a sudden are people like us coming out here to travel? Do you know something's going on?
Just happens every few years.
Alright.
Weird omens start happening.
What kind of omens? I'm not quite familiar. I was just asked to go.
Normally when something dark presents itself in this world, the tribes of our country have made it to themselves to use them as trials to help the younger generation kind of explore the world, gain experience, and then when they make it back home, share those experiences and be protectors of their homes.
Interesting. That makes
I don't know what your tribe is like, but
I mean, that's pretty spot on, from what I assume. Makes sense, at least to me. So the Shadow Clan, what exactly, who do you follow then?
you get me. Made a lore thing.
While you're doing that, I'm basically just gonna start my first actual sit down relationship chat, like getting to know my new friend on the outskirts.
I'm helping fix tents.
I'm haphazardly just moving bricks or whatever's in the ground clay. Not really doing anything with it in particular, just kind of busy.
My tribe follows under Gatos the Watcher.
How do you spell that?
Gatos the Watcher.
Like the regular spell.
Mm-hmm.
Meow.
Interesting. That's very,
No silent H's.
very intriguing. So, I don't mean to pry too much. I'm sorry if I'm getting a little involved, but I've never met another tribe similar to mine before, so it's quite.
He's like, I'm not gonna lie, this is my first time also, so.
So tell me, how does the structure of your tribe work? Like, is there set tasks, set jobs? Because my group has essentially designed positions from there we become aware of it through a coming of age ceremony.
I mean, when we're young, the leaders go through, see those who have potential, and then over the course of our years of growing up, we're trained, and those who can succeed in their training are able to kind of go out on their own adventures and then see the world and come back, share their experiences.
So,
How far away from the village are you?
Just outskirts, 50 feet.
so a large portion of your village goes out to the world then, not just a little small, not just one or two of them?
Correct.
Interesting. It's not the same where I come
Sitting on
from.
the section, just kind of like
Intriguing.
kind of getting all the water.
I was very excited to see a bunch of travelers showing up that were able to aid me in helping this village. But I wasn't too worried about the monsters, but I was more worried about the people being hurt, so.
That's fair. This group's very good at fighting, and well, in general, they're pretty solid people. I'm glad to see.
Well, I sat down about 20 feet past him and staying. I sat down and I sit my back to him. I'm do it.
It appeared to be war.
I'm gonna guide myself.
Go ahead and roll that charisma check.
You decide if I'd have advantage or not?
It's not magical.
Well, not because of the magical.
Well, the other effect won't happen until afterwards, so.
Get ready, myself.
Charisma check. 18.
Peer into it. As you start to peer into it, you can start to see like a blue swirl starting to go through it with like little lightning flashes inside of it. You have access to it now.
It's like, I will put it back in the bag and go sit in bed.
This is unfortunate.
I think now that you've activated it, it grows up to 20.
And whenever I'm using it.
It's big.
That's not good. All right. Well, I appreciate your time.
I'll do it, remember?
So we will probably be heading towards the storm soon. If you need to join us, feel free.
Hey, it's more help the merrier, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I gotta turn down good help.
Come over to you.
Who is this guy? You've been talking to him a lot.
He's from near where
I don't like him now.
You're jealous?
It's all right.
Actually, no. Like, from where you two are from, you're on like the most eastern side of the country. He's on the most western part of it.
He's from the same side of the country.
Seen you
The same country we're from, not the same part of it. But his people are similar to mine, not quite the same, but
Part of that country I
Sort
went
of
from.
high.
You're on the same.
You have figured
That's what we
that I
never
do
did
like to
before.
do things.
I feel like it's
on-
the thing that I guess not.
Stress is hidden.
yeah, we don't
Just something,
just go out very often.
And then yours is mostly made of family.
That's like it's 100% familial, yeah.
There's not too much interaction with the deals.
His family structure is very similar to mine. You know, the idea of
Make it when I get
the structure, being based around tasks being given when you're growing up to this. He's very different though. It's going to be a traveling tribe, partially, where they send out large groups. It's very interesting.
Where's the rest of your
Are you from the same as him?
Maybe.
Just intrigued.
Yes.
Yes.
I've only seen a few hair folk in my time, so.
I've
I like
seen
to
a
talk.
lot. We do like to talk.
Yeah.
We're
Nothing wrong with that. I like a person who can hold a conversation.
balls a minute.
That's what they be.
I don't like you.
Why?
He gets a little jealous sometimes.
Oh. My bad. I didn't mean to intrude.
I'll be back, alright? I'm going to talk to Better
I don't like him because he's a fox and you're a rabbit.
That seems possible, yeah. I
There's
just think
potential of that.
Okay.
I didn't like the lions either.
I'll be back.
Or the birds.
I'm gonna go talk to
It's a lot of rabbit
Or the dogs. Or the snakes.
Or the tortoise.
Poor thing.
Tortoises don't eat hair.
You know what they
Or-
beat them in races?
We're cool.
That's true.
Yeah. Herbals are really the only other furry race. You're like, I'm cool with you.
Well,
You're a cow.
I'm gonna go hunt down Vanamar.
I'm just sitting outside a little outside of the village, sitting with him.
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Yeah,
I'm gonna kind of pull you aside.
I'll be right back.
So, I want to make a deal with you.
Alright.
I know you've noticed me telling some things as half truths, and I know you're not a fan of that. But if
You want to know
you
the secrets?
if you trust me and are willing to follow me for just a little bit, I'll tell you whatever you want to know. But we need to go somewhere first, all of us, not just two of us. But until we've been there, I need to make sure I trust you to that point.
How about a mutual proof of trust? You tell me something now, and I'll tell you something.
All right. In my village, when you come to the ripe age of 15,
best friend's name is.
Literally, I got that.
Yeah, it's a nasty
I've already
word.
got that. I don't know that. But
when they reach the coming of age ceremony, they climb the mountain that we're from, and then are left by yourself to travel down the mountain. And your goal is to find entrance to the center where the great drake Aoshin used to nest. The path that you find towards the middle decides what your future will look like, essentially. Whether it's you find your way through a nest and you become a dragon tamer such as our friend over there, or you find your way back to the village and to the main entrance. It shows you're going to be a leader in the village. There's a room for historians like myself where you enter essentially the great library where he used to store all the knowledge he kept. As well as several
Is any of
others.
it still there?
Yes, it's we keep it ourselves. I'd love to show you it sometime. But right now, it's very very hard to get access to it.
I believe it.
As most ancient knowledge.
Yeah, that's true. Not be there.
Well, there's. I can tell I found something. I'm reluctant to share it because I'm still not entirely sure what it is. Put in the bag and I'll plot this orb.
Does it look at all familiar to me when I know anything about it?
Don't know much about it other than that it's powerful, and I will start to use it and cause it to double in size and start to glow a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Put it away.
What the hell? I'm not familiar with that at all. So
Yeah, me neither. But
it's
is it something? Is powerful. And I don't really want to tell everyone about it just yet. But it's a mutual short trust.
your secret safe with me.
Look, what was the name of your village?
It's a stupid question. I don't remember the name. Top of my head. I don't actually think I gave it a direct name. It was just kind of the village. We all with the disciples of Aoshin. We don't really need a name when no one comes to it. We didn't really have outsiders, so we just kind of existed. I guess you really need a name at that point.
Is Aoshin considered a good deity?
I mean, I think so.
Deity?
He's definitely a deity. Well, I was called him the Great Drake growing up. He is a dragon of the storm, essentially. He was the I've never, of course, never seen him in person. That'd be pretty cool if I did. But he's supposed to be essentially a giant dragon made of storm clouds. More serpentine-like, less, 4 legs and a big brutish body.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, there's definitely not to think about. we are planning on resting here and then leaving.
Yes, we need to travel towards the center of the storm. I think that's where we must go. From what I'm told.
In the same direction, and we are already heavily multitasking, so that's another.
As soon as you guys finish your conversation, Doug's just sitting there staring at Tawhito, and he's like, "Your height is very deceiving."
What?
His height.
Oh.
He's got back problems, okay?
It only extends to his full height when he's in combat.
He doesn't like you either.
I didn't say I didn't like him.
I also didn't say I didn't like him.
There's a lot going on right now.
He doesn't like you either.
How tall are you in not reaching?
Tall enough.
Like 6 foot ish, right?
Yeah, he's still freaking tall even when he's not reading.
He's above average human height when he's not raging.
So, Qrux noticed.
He's still 6'10" when he's not reading.
Crux noticed.
Or no, 6'10" after.
You know, in the traveling party speaks Draconic.
Mm-hmm. He's very sad about this.
So I have started with Azula trying to figure out a Pig Latin version of Draconic that only the two of us can speak together. Azula, it's gonna take a while, but I'm starting to figure it out.
I think the funniest possible outcome is you get it, and you guys start talking, and it takes me all of 2 minutes to figure it out. I'm like, oh, that ain't me knowing is
Your half intelligence is
Other than 7.
yeah, the one that you are closest with knowing is not that bad.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Felix doesn't speak Draconic.
I actually like Felix.
too bad he doesn't speak dragon language.
But he's like, I was
Just
quite
because
impressed
he's
with you just standing on the side of a building when I came around the corner. I didn't know if you were bad at first, but when I saw that you were attacking the crab person, I figured you were with the rest of the group.
Yeah. I mean, you use what resources you have available.
It's the same.
That's fair.
We've got a couple semi-aquatic fellas.
The buildings seem to be stabler footing than standing in a large amount of water.
I mean, they were able to stand through the storm, so they're doing something right here.
I'm gonna try to make eye contact with Fulminus at some point because at just 10 or 15 minutes before this last session, he was very intent on pulling me to the side and having a conversation.
You guys can go if you want.
Well, I'm not moving. I'm still trying to do my pig.
I'll bring Fulminus back over to you.
Go ahead and try a performance check with your pig Latin.
No.
No.
She's
listening.
It's a natural 3 for a total of 2.
He is it's not quite picking up what you're trying to say.
You know, it's very early. I mean, it's late in the day, but this is the first time that we're really getting to know each other, and it'll come with time. I'll keep working on it. In fact, I should probably start working on it before I try to teach.
Yeah. Probably a good idea. Parenting.
Oh, hey.
Would you like to introduce us to your friend here? I don't know her name yet.
Yeah.
I think I heard him say it.
This is Azula. There's the name that was crying out to me in my dreams all night.
Interesting. Hello, Azula. I'm gonna do a little bow at her.
And she goes,
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Hi.
Oh,
There's a thing.
there's a thing. All right. That's. I've met some like you before, so I'm very curious to see your growth. I was raised with several dragons like you, so I'm very excited to see how this progresses. Just for lack of a better term.
make a different voice for her.
Nah, the same one's fine.
She's also curious.
She's raspy because she's a dragon, but I'm raspy because I have like tobacco pipes.
She got haunted.
Well, and then she'd be like,
I'll be honest, I haven't seen any like me either. I just became aware of my existence a short time ago. But some things just kind of inherently are in my brain.
So, I don't know if you know this answer or not. I'm just very curious. Did you just start to exist like 5 minutes ago, or were you just something else 5 minutes ago?
I think I've always been aware,
of some things in a very simplistic level.
but there's probably a higher power that could give you those answers more than me.
I mean, that's probably true. I don't know how to contact higher powers, to be honest with you. That's more of like a it contacts you kind of thing, usually.
But I'll be honest, I feel very young. I feel like there's much that I need to learn.
You definitely look young. I've seen much older dragons than you, and especially ones that have came from someone such as a Drake Warden like your friend here.
And she's like literally towers old.
Do you know why my shoulders hurt? Carrying the group.
I mean, I'm gonna reach over to like put hands on you or the Azula.
It's a little awkward, but she allows it.
Do I feel where like connects where wings are budding and all? Like, is there even like shoulder blade forms? My assumption would be due to soreness, from what I've seen from older versions of similar species. At some point, you will almost metamorphosize, or metamorphosis, but like,
I don't know.
pupate.
I don't know what any of those were.
Essentially, at some point, you're going to develop different body parts than you have now.
That one.
To be more effective at
Drop that off
traveling.
a bit.
I think at least, possibly wings. I don't know. That'll be my assumption to why your shoulders hurt. Would be that you haven't formed them yet. That the muscles are there, but they're underdeveloped at the moment.
It'll be very interesting growing together.
Yes, sure. I hope you get to meet.
You look pretty young too. I don't really know what old young looks like, but you.
I am quite young. I'm hoping you can be my friend Lyra at some point. She has a Drake similar to you. About a little older, like maybe close to a year now, but
I would love to see another one. My kind.
I'll make sure before our
I
journey
can't
starts.
stop staring at you guys moving around on only two extremities.
It can be a little tiring, but it's a different kind of way of walking.
Yeah,
Essentially,
keep your balance.
so that's actually really interesting, and it sounds really stupid, and he can probably explain it better. Essentially, we're just controlling our fall at all times. Like, you are purposely moving forwards. We just kind of lean forwards and stop ourselves from falling every time we take a step, and it uses gravity to our advantage. It's a constant bipedal motion. Fun fact, it's the actual science behind bipedal.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is controlled falling on.
That's why humans are persistence hunters.
The other thing I wanted to ask is, do you think I could learn to hold a dagger in my tail?
I have no idea. I don't know if your tail's quite that finesse. I guess it's not quite as you know. We could just like strap one to your tail if you really wanted us to. It might fall off, but it'd be there for at least a little bit.
No, I want to learn the real way.
We can work on that.
All I can imagine is you're sitting there talking to her, and all Crux is doing is standing behind her head, and he's just speaking like she's the one speaking to you.
Where's my
Yes. Ventriloquist.
Crux is just off to the side, like literally drawing in the sand with his dagger in his tail.
stabbing the sand?
Well, no, I don't make attacks with it. It's just more for show and for skinning.
Felix is sitting there paying up some crab people for some crab meat.
I do think though that
Or he didn't.
you being in the same group that I'm in was no coincidence. That we have quite a blessing upon us. We will see when the time comes.
I get the feeling that you know more than I do.
I think there's a chance of that. We'll have to see. First step is to take all of our friends here and go that way and point towards the center of the storm.
Hey, can I tell you a
The
secret?
only thing I know is that I don't know nearly enough to deal with all this.
Can I tell you a secret?
Sure, what's up? Yeah, I'll lean down real close.
I feel like
Bite your ear.
That's fine.
my new companion really wants us to have our own language. Maybe even like at this point I kind of like you more than him, but we're getting to know each other still. But I feel a bond, you know what I mean?
Yes, of course.
But maybe I can convince him to let you in on the language.
I mean, I would like that quite a bit. I promise not to abuse it if he
Can I
decides
tell you
to.
another secret?
This is going to be
Sure.
the first time we marry Azula and Fulminus, but not Crux.
That's we're all wandering through. That's okay. Alright. If he knew what he was doing, he wouldn't be with us right now. He'd be doing something much better, probably.
So I guess we're lucky that he doesn't have his
Exactly.
wits about him yet.
Exactly. He's also
I
missing
would
an arm.
be with him,
Right,
right?
but
Because
you
I
would
think
definitely.
that's just how it works.
That's kind of you're some kind of soul bond, probably. I don't know how it works. I just know you are.
What's a soul? Anyways, we can talk later.
Oh, that's a big conversation. I need at least 4 hours to explain that. That's a conversation.
You know?
All right. How can she take a watch?
Who's that? She got it.
Hey, Kelvin. Will you take watch with me tonight? So we're having a conversation, just the two of us, and we have time.
Let's get the next one.
And the cheese. Done.
At nighttime comes,
Like, I'll lick them.
everyone's kind of, I guess, there's been a lot of repairs done with the mending and whatnot, and everyone helping and stuff. Most of the homes are, well, yes, we're flooded. I mean, they're sleepable, I guess, now. It is clear skies with that storm. Clouds finally receded from here, so.
I can go through and dry out beds if I need to.
I lay on my back and then go into my shell, and I try.
I'm just going to grab and start spinning them as fast as I can.
I stand on top of it.
I'll drop everywhere.
You get dizzy. You can do it like a Beyblade, like put
Yeah,
a little rope around it and run.
You mean a battle top?
Is the bed to person ratio in this village like more beds?
It is now.
So I would like to keep an eye on which ones don't have occupants. And I want to pull one out for the outskirts and
It's easy to.
chill on it.
Pretty bad. Sit. All right. We probably need to take watches tonight. I don't feel confident that crowd people may not come back. I don't think they will, but you never know. And now that there's no rain anymore, other scavengers may move in. Who's to say?
Agreed. As he's sitting there cooking crab meat over.
All right.
But I'll pull it out and I let
Oh, we've got some dry stuff.
I'll let Azula.
Anyone's interested?
I let Azula lay on the bed because I'm used to being on the ground.
So, who would like to take what watches so we make sure we have a nice order to it?
You can take the first one or the last one, or I can take all but the first of the last.
Did you guys gather near me in the outskirts?
Or
Or are you?
Kelvin and I can take the first one. We can handle it.
Seems like you're on your own on the outskirts. I mean,
Just,
with the way the village is set up, they can have like bonfires set up, so like it's pretty well lit around the surroundings. So where you're not too worried about something just coming out of the shadows and.
I will hold up the Gem of Brightness and just
well,
walk.
I'm
Glowing spot.
I'm guessing that I'm guessing Zula doesn't really sleep. Right?
She does.
She does sleep.
Unless it says otherwise, she does.
Okay. So I'll probably try to get like half my rest with her watching, and then she'll wake me up. I'll have her wake me up, and we'll join the group in the middle there, so the rest of us can do our thing.
So who's doing first?
There'll be the two of us.
We'll do first watch.
Whatever you guys want to do.
I'll wait till I'm sure everyone else is asleep.
Oh yeah, he's off in the outskirts. No, they're asleep.
I'm
asleep.
I'll say that like I don't know.
So
Phil's
he's
probably like over in one of these hut areas, just kind of like leaned up against the house with his hat thing down over his head. And
Of
kind of
course.
I'm technically
Snoozing.
conscious, so if I'm close enough to you guys, I can't hear you.
We'll move a little farther away. We'll be over since everyone's here in this area.
We
We'll bring you over.
will
here.
walk around.
Yes.
You're half elf, right?
Yes.
I don't know if you know how elf trances work.
I mean, I assume I would. I was raised by at least one elf.
Yeah.
Kelvin
After
gonna be like a
Z-
security
after
guard
Bonnie
with
goes
two
to
little
the
lights.
window.
Is everything good in here?
Okay.
Just waking everybody up. Over there, okay. Your camp
Yeah,
council.
well.
There's no funny messages going on in here.
Mega flashlight.
Alright,
Everyone's asleep.
I need to be honest with you. I've not been quite honest with my past, and I wanted to be upfront with you first about myself before we move any further, because I can't expect you to trust me if I'm not being honest.
Uh-huh.
With my friend,
Uh-huh.
I'm not a historian from my village, like I said. I learned from the historians, but I'm actually here because I was sent on a mission by Ash, and I'm supposed to be the next champion at some point for him. So I don't know why, what the purpose is of me being a champion, but I've been sent to gather relics from the past at each of these, where the storms gather, to essentially power myself up, get stronger, to help with whatever I'm needed for. And I wanted you to know the truth, not thinking I was just going here to research, but I'm going there for an explicit purpose. And that's why I know where they are. It's because this
So
one tells me.
you're going to get stronger.
Yes,
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna get stronger.
that's it. I just wanted you to know why, so I wasn't keeping things away from you. Your friendship's very important to me.
Well, yes. Sorry, I got a little teary eyed.
I just
The village throws a little bit.
wasn't about.
It's a sitting strawberries for some.
That's all I wanted to tell you. This journey's been hard, and I'm not sure if I'm ready to take my first step towards a relic, but I have to try, and I'm glad people like you are here to help me, because I'm not sure I can do it alone.
Well, I'm happy to help you. I may in turn need help with my endeavors as
Of
well.
course, of course.
But until I have any new leads, I'm happy to help as much as possible. It's just been an awesome few months seeing the world with you.
Yeah, for sure. It's been interesting. The things we saw in the ocean,
These people
it is
who
crazy.
follow us.
It is pretty crazy. I never thought we'd see this many people willing to just go, but I guess not everyone is meant to stay in one place. We're all wandering souls for soul, I guess.
I figured a couple of these people would just be bakers.
That's true. At least like a nice cook, You got a dude that makes berries. That's pretty cool. 2 guys make berries.
Two of them? Who else makes berries?
Ortall and Qrux both make berries. From what I've seen. He just made a whole bunch and started eating them by himself. He's probably really full right now, but
Rabbit say
Later on, like,
he's gonna have some real bad shit.
I always started half and making
Joel.
Yes, with berries.
6 times.
6 things. Oh, damn!
Use all the spell slots when you got them.
Slum berries.
I just have a
Slow
silver
berry.
berry.
Got him.
Well, I see anything that I think can help you.
What
I'll
color?
definitely bring it to your attention.
Berry.
Yesterday when we were
Miles.
riding to town,
Blueberry.
I noticed
Blueberries are blue.
your sword.
Yes.
I didn't say
Yeah.
my berries. I just said my
It's
berries
kind
are
of
blue.
vibrating.
Yes.
So I'm just upset about the fact that blueberries aren't blue.
After yours started to vibrate, I'll choose later. My dagger began to vibrate as well.
That's wild. Do you know why?
I have no idea.
I
I thought about asking that Fox guy because he's from where we're from, but
don't think he
no,
knows.
he's kind of a piece of shit.
I think he's a pretty stand-up guy. I think he just.
I just think any NPC I'm gonna create just hits anyways.
Well, it's because every single one's a part of our national predator.
But none of them are trying to.
Where are the humans?
That's times.
I guess
Predators.
humans.
That's not true. You got rabbits, don't you? And he's a predator.
We also got attacked by a giant scorpion.
That's not a predator of rabbits normally, though.
That's also not a
It's not an NPC.
PC or NPC.
It is. It could be if it's sentient. Was it sentient?
That's enough to eat a bird.
Then it's the not player character, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned.
Yes, I noticed that, and I don't really have an answer for that.
I'm wondering if that was an interaction to either the relic that's probably in the center of the storm, or if that crystal was storm magic that was activating mine. I'm not quite sure myself which one it was. I just know that any kind of really strong intrinsic electrical energy, such as a storm, seems to make my blade vibrate to some extent, and the closer we are, the more it vibrates.
Okay, I'll try to pay attention and see if that affects mine as well.
We should probably actually watch a little bit now, so we're not getting stuck up on.
Yeah.
No more subject. Yeah. It's like giving your guys a location where
Quick roll. 1, 2, 4.
That was so upsetting to watch. 7.
Makes sense. You guys weren't paying attention.
We're paying attention.
It was
doesn't seem like anything stirring around the village or anything. So create uneventful.
Well, I think we're good.
I believe so.
Who's next?
Zula rolled a
I believe
hell,
he's
which
next,
is
actually.
exactly equal to her passive perception.
We'll wake up.
Do we go?
Closer knows something?
I'll go over and shake.
I'm coming into the village. With
Wait,
the first
you are taking second and third watch, right? Or second watch.
You
at least.
hear a dragging in the
I will
in
walk
the
up to him
darkness.
with a glowing
That sounds
bright
nice.
light orb. And it's
Are you saying like just
Where's your money, Lebowski?
You hear me. You hear.
now you can see in the dark.
what do you see in the dog?
Now you can
I think
see
that should blind
further in the dark.
I think it changes.
You'd be surprised.
I don't think it does.
It's 30 feet dim, right?
Yeah.
It's
So
next.
I'm walking into the camp, and I'm dragging the mattress back into the camp, and I throw it down, and Azula flops down on it. And
I'm actually blind.
I'm
Noticed.
I can take a watch if needed.
I'll turn off the gym.
And Azula just goes to sleep.
All right, I'm gonna lean up against this little broken hut right here and go to sleep.
That's a will.
Well,
That's what I'm leaning up against. There's no water at the moment. That's rocks.
it's like scorpion.
Oh,
That's rocks. It's well scorpions.
It's like
I'd like my trusty dusty bucket and some rope and I'm thinking some scorpions.
I mean, since he turned the light off, how is your dark vision?
Pretty damn good, I think. How deep is that well?
Make your shift check.
All the lights are off now?
He turned off the light. There's bonfire, you say?
Yeah, there's bonfires. No problem.
14.
It looks like it goes down like maybe 10 feet.
I can see 60 feet. I can see them all that. Isn't there water down there or is it just dry as hell?
Oh, there's water down there.
Oh, it's really full right now from all
Wait,
Does it look potable?
well, we'll find out.
So, but does it look clear at least to me? Like, does
Yeah.
it look okay?
It looks black.
Yeah.
Might as well. It
There's
could
eyes
definitely
looking
black.
at you.
Just I'll kick that right here now. I'll jump in that well. And I'll kick that 10 feet.
There's a monster guy that fell in during the invasion. He just can't get out.
Alright, so is it just you telling them to say,
It's like
look,
that Walking Dead.
Yeah, I'm up. I rolled a good.
How long did you see? Do you need?
I have-
There's light.
Yeah, I have just bonfire lights, so
Yeah.
whatever. But yeah, I rolled a dirty 20.
I think I also rolled the dirty 20. I sure did.
just a roaring storm to the north of you is about all that's noticeable right now.
You've seen this a couple of times before, but I actually pull the necklace or the chain that I have around my neck, and I'm just kind of like, I have this ring that's on this chain, and it has a visible hole where a gem used to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kind of look at it for a minute, make sure everything's intact, and then put it back down in my tunic or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully we'll be done with all this desert business soon. I'd quite like to return to Port Vale. Didn't see that museum.
So much.
13 episodes? Like,
Yeah.
Jokes on you.
You know, you were being kind of weird earlier. Why did you go in front of me and sit down?
I just needed a second. I found something in the temple and it concerned me. I needed a moment to.
I feel like a lot of things concern you.
A lot of things concern me. That is very much so.
You should care less. Like me.
Well, when I care less, bad things can happen. This is why I
I
am.
mean, bad things are going to happen regardless.
Yes, but why
Look at all the bad stuff that's already happened to us.
I can prevent. If I can prevent them, why wouldn't I?
You're going to prevent it by sitting by yourself in the desert?
Well, the thing that concerned me, if I know more about it will concern me less.
Did you write it down?
Have you ever seen me not write something down? Yeah.
At some point, I might ask you to read something, but
Trying.
I just don't care yet.
You know what language it is?
No, I don't know what you're writing to. I've never seen any of yours writing.
You want me to read some of my notes?
No, I was just saying at some point I might ask to read some of your notes.
Oh, of course, anytime.
I'm glad we have a good communication to
Next few,
really get each other.
the next few days will be interesting for sure.
So we're supposed to follow the storm.
The storm is in the same direction as the people we are seeking out before the Book of Good, so
Wonder how they come up with those names.
it was the Book of Life, not the Book of Good.
Book of Life, my bad.
I mean, it seems pretty obvious.
I was thinking of the Book of Good Deeds, the Book of whatever the other one.
Not all dark.
It had something to do with those mummies.
Do you get my money?
What do you
As he said on his sleep.
What do you think about this?
No, please. Not my nipples.
You said something about trying to create a language that only the two of you speak, right?
We don't know if they're asleep.
I might go to help.
Sometimes I just want to. I feel like if I'm gonna have a companion, I want to be able to, have a conversation with them without all the rest of the people like being involved.
I might be able to help you with that. I speak quite a few different languages. I can probably find some blend of the two that you can understand.
I'm proficient in
I
yellow.
want it to have like a bunch of like phlegmy, like vowels and stuff in it. Like I feel like I'm pretty good at like type of sounds.
I'll keep that in mind.
All right, thank you.
He spits on the fire a little bit.
Someone just puts it out. There's no more line.
And I've now started with the tobacco on the pipe.
I'll go sit next to Fulminus and study his tattoos for a bit.
I'm gonna
I'm a good boy. I'm gonna rotate opposite to you, like on the other side of the can.
No, his sword's real.
I keep people, but I always keep people between Tawhito and me.
Sure. But why? This aching thing on my side of my face is a reminder why.
My slowly healing skull.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell everybody that Tawhito gave me this scar on my eye.
You're gonna lose your other eyes.
I will copy down as many of Fulminus' tattoos as I can see.
They're just
That's up for him to describe, not me.
runic, not try runic, but there's clear lines, most of which are jagged, almost like lightning. Leading down here, here, and then two also down here. So you go down my neck, you all see them piercing up my hands, beginning right here, here. Any open flesh wound you can see lines on, they're pretty much just everywhere. They almost seem to like fracture spiral out from the top of my head. So you can see some right here too. They even got my eyelids, like they're just everywhere.
Ow.
Yeah. You do it hardcore, we do it right.
At the age of 7, 20.
towards the end of the watch. I'm just gonna kind of like lean into Azula, just kind of like just pass out, like sitting, but like act like she's using her as a recliner.
Who's doing third? Felix will do it also.
Okay.
The frogs can eat Felix. Watch him.
They can certainly try.
I'll succeed. I'm confident about it.
You're a lucky person. Yeah, he's done it. Like,
He's an ambush predator.
Those spots.
I'm upside down. You got
you guys want to watch the east side of the village and I'll watch the west.
We actually, during our watch, dug a hole, so now your shell is level on the top of the sand.
Oh, well.
The passive would probably wake you up.
That's fine. We're still.
I think he can be alone if something tries to attack him. I may not. I'm not the strongest.
What do you mean? Considering everyone seems to be gathered here in the center, it'd be best just to stay here and
Could make sense to it.
we just use the bonfires to our advantage to see things as they're approaching.
I can see them if we're on this side of the bonfire or on the other side. Sometimes it's hard to see with the light in their eyes.
I mean, I see just fine.
There's really no reason to roam if
I wasn't saying more roam, I was just saying more be further away from the group and more towards the outside of the village. Be on the outside so we can close it out.
Felix kind of puts his hat back. He's like, "What are you so worried about? You guys are all capable warriors yourselves."
Joke's on you.
And
I'm not.
I'm gonna look up. I'm not the most physically. I don't want anything to get the jump on me.
Bro, I'm
That doesn't make
swishing.
you any less weaker, though.
Well,
I've seen-
physically, yes.
I've seen your magical capability.
My magical capabilities in the last fight were pitiful. What he saw was
Yeah,
me,
I also did not
me
even attack me
miss
at that
everything.
time.
I think I literally did 2 damage in that fight.
Joke's on you.
Look.
I did 0.
I'm just saying, don't undersell yourself.
I'm very distrustful of things I don't understand. I really don't want to be like I don't think I can beat a lobster in a fist fight. I'm just saying.
No, please.
That's it. I mean, it's a decent thing to say.
Well, they could be a lobster at this point.
I think you have a
Quite
great chance
down
of beating a lobster in fist fight since they don't have fists.
But that's the point, is he's gonna lose anyway, so he's nugs that bad.
And that's
So I'm not just to qualify. Twitter, did you Joe, did you ask about the scholar or whatever while we were all there with you? When we were first meeting him, is that when you got
Yeah.
the scholar? Did you ever find anything out from Prince Onher about your request?
Yes, someone looked at the collar and said she would contact you back if she found out any information.
The elfish lady with the green black.
Yes.
Did you happen to mention her name? I left some quite behind and I forgot to
I
ask.
see nothing.
Um,
you leave me alone.
I will be honest. have lost hope in this search, so I didn't really pay attention.
No. I'm sure one of these days we'll be able to help you.
Donkey.
Do you remember who gave it to you?
They're sleeping this bird.
It was a
Donkey.
No, please.
Same thought over here.
Talic Dural.
Halleck, bro. Did I write that down already?
I did.
We don't. Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Just gonna pour beer into your shell at some point for a party. So you just put your head in and start pouring beer.
He's like, "Are you looking for somebody?"
You snorkel.
It's not so much looking for someone, or specifically looking for a way to remove this.
Oh. Now he expects it. I roll so bad on my perception. He's just like,
That's a caller.
yeah.
Do you have a choker, bro?
Not really.
You thought I just poured it over your head?
This is a trap.
You try pulling downwards over the rest of your body?
Give me a moment. I'll do what I can to assist you in the search. I have some connections to great scholars as well, but I've noticed in a lot of these fights that you are not able to be as in the front as you'd like. Sometimes it takes you a little longer to get up there, so
What?
you cannot really be.
Look how big he is. Of course he's going to be in the front.
Well, yeah, but sometimes he spends his whole turn dashing to get up there.
Some people have bigger issues.
It takes a while.
That's one of my anger issues.
I
Go
can
sleep.
potentially help with that.
Fuck
That's something
you.
I've been working on.
He has issues getting angry. That's true.
Perhaps we should try it next time.
You should. There's meds for that.
I am up for whatever.
Promise you stay angry for longer than 4 hours. You should call a doctor.
I'll give you some kind of cue so you know it's me.
But there you hear me go. And I like forgot to put my pipe out and burned me. So I'm just like, then I go back to sleep.
Well, yeah, fuck.
You guys can make perception checks if you want to. Don't throw them awful.
Joke's on you, they don't.
Dirty 20.
Oh, well, I might as well use it because I'm going to long rest. 14.
Just the storm to the north.
Storm. I don't like storms in deserts that last a week. That's just bad.
It's odd.
It's very odd. And by nature, that makes me
I've never
very
really.
upset.
It's my first time being to a desert. I just assumed that they don't have storms like this. So
Typically no. But it's
I thought I had in mind a fill of water just traveling across the ocean.
I walked here through the desert. I'm kind of happy to see some water. I just prefer if it wasn't raining.
Yeah. Some people would pay a lot of money for water in the desert.
They would if I wasn't trying to drown them.
And if crab people weren't coming out of it. Crab out of water is an issue.
It's bad when your food attacks you.
I'm gonna learn the spell so I can steam, so I can steam some crabs.
Talic Dural.
Talent draw. I just have talent draw. How's it spelled?
Hold on, let's try that again. TALIC DRALL.
DAR.
A-L.
DRA.
Yeah, DRALL.
The first thing the way I had it. Cause it's more about the
Phonetics, baby.
phonetics.
That's for the first time in a while for these people. The sun starts to rise and hits the village.
It's not great.
Yeah. People are kind of getting up. They're still fixing things and whatnot, trying to kind of get things back to what they were before the storm happened. You guys will start to gather yourselves. There's still plenty of crab meat to be eaten for
I wake
breakfast.
up and Azula is literally eating all the good berries out of my pocket. And that wakes me up. And it's like, oh god, I don't have any system. I have 0. We got them all.
She's gonna have such the shits later.
Turbo shits.
Yeah. I'm a firm believer that if you eat too many good berries, it's instantly wrecking your stomach. You're eating 7 meals worth of food.
Oh yeah. 7 days worth of food.
Well, for humanoid.
So much shit.
So how many did she eat? Like 6?
Yeah.
Probably still 3 days with the dragon. She's got the turbo shits for sure.
She's gonna have the nastiest fart.
It says sustain a creature for 1 day. But
Also, she's not.
She's a creature.
Or
Yes,
if she is a creature,
She
it
definitely
would
poops.
sustain her.
Everything poops.
I've read that book.
True.
Considering in D&D, most times anytime someone shits or pisses is when they say the character does. Outside that never happens.
So, all right. So she ate 4,
Yeah.
and then she puked up 2.
There you go. Probably sounds like a cat when she's doing it.
Sorry, I'm still learning.
Why is the balloon?
And then, like,
air of the balloon. You just hear.
I feel like they get bigger after you eat them.
But the morning is your guys' own, whatever you want to do.
I forgot how much I missed the sound of the storm. I slept so well.
Well, I mean, we're getting ready to hit into it again.
All right. Nice. I'll get some grab. Go ahead and get a nice stint for the day. I'm gonna go a claw and start cracking it open. You know.
Oh, do you have that again?
Yeah, there's 2.
So many.
I'll eat one and put the others in my component pouch.
Go around and give 10 good berries to everybody.
It's a lot of good berries.
Can we were going to do a spell? Pull out the component, but you just pull out a good berry. Like, oh no.
It's a tool belt. I got like components, go berries.
All for one of those just
No.
So it does not
Shot her for last night.
You leave me alone.
And then I'm gonna take the orb out of my eye and throw it on the ground, summon the bird, and get them acclimated with each other. Like
Do the birds speak any languages?
they're elemental.
Well, sometimes elemental speak a language.
They speak.
I speak bird. I speak chicken.
Exclusively chicken.
I speak
Yeah.
They speak chicken, and it's 80% cuss words.
Yeah.
Only his.
No, that's just chickens in general.
Angry.
It's 80% swears. The other 20%
You definitely don't have chicken.
Then I'm gonna ask Azula to try to keep up, and
What's her movement speed?
and I'm gonna mount up on the bird, and we're gonna take off, and she's like 10 feet every 6 seconds behind.
Alright.
So, and then we run back to town, and we're like, yeah, we're gonna probably be a little slower today.
I might have a solution for that, actually. And I'll begin to ritual cast Tensor's floating disc.
I thought he was just gonna unsummon her for you.
I have a solution for fireball.
Now when you need her, she'll be back.
Or I'll go in summon Ignis.
Just sit on the desk and float behind us.
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
I mean, how much would you say Azula weighs?
Enough.
She's small, so
How small?
Pretty fucking small.
What is her
The
actual
size of me.
a humanoid creature is medium. He's small, so
So 3 feet max then? Ish?
Is the first Drake companion a small or medium?
it's small.
It's small.
You go to medium next, and then you go
It's
large
like
last.
3.5.
Oh,
Get around this.
She goes around.
on the lap.
Yeah, even if
Yeah.
She could already
her to be
She's on your shoulders.
small,
Yeah,
that's going to be way
She
less.
could
than
ride
that.
you. I like that.
She could literally sit on your shoulders. Like
just like a giant iguana on the back of you.
A boa.
Well, she's that big.
Not a constrictor, just a feather.
She's just that big. She just weighs practically nothing.
She's like,
Her bones are hollow.
She's literally 20 pounds.
It's a cat. The
Did you
scales.
say she's light?
That's it. I can't like.
never mind.
She
We'll help you
absorbs it.
unsummon her.
Her ability is actually lightning rod. You
It's
just
strange. She mysteriously unsummoned, and for some reason you can't summon her back. I don't know why that works.
It's a henna tattoo.
wait. Over in Tawhito has a suspiciously Azula-sized lump in his stomach. We're like,
just gonna keep it there for a while.
she's not dead. She just had a real
I
bad
guess
time.
I'll ride with you
Got
today, so that
She's a Tawhito.
Orangey can ride with Fulminus.
I don't agree that I could summon her when
Orangey.
he's already in your stomach, and it would just
I don't like
finish into your stomach and come back out.
I don't like animals.
Kelvin's.
Predators.
We have a lot of
That's
times
the
that are also
weirdest thing
predators.
about
That makes
these
sense.
is
Don't like perverts.
Because they have
Pre
predators.
summon
Little perverts.
already summoned,
Yeah.
and it just pops and
What's a power that would want to be?
It works like familiar, right? You can just resummon it.
Predator who hasn't got there.
Yep. Actually,
As you guys are getting on your mounts and whatnot, Felix kind of stops and he's like, well, some of you know my name, but I don't really know any of yours. So.
yeah, that's true. That's embarrassing.
it's not embarrassing. You didn't ask.
That's true. But like manners and all, I should have said my name.
Hey, I'm Ortall.
Nice to meet you, Ortall.
You look really cool. I'll be honest.
Thanks.
My tail's not as fluffy as yours, but it's eye catching. It's not too eye catching.
I don't have a knife of mine, so I mean, you got me on that.
And it scares a lot of people that I don't want to talk to, so
I mean,
I
there's
keep
a
it
lot of
around.
fluff there. There could be a spike or something in there.
Yeah, I think there's definitely like a poison tip. There's like a poison tip.
When you swing it, stiffens up, and it's a bunch of spikes. It's actually the first one.
It doesn't.
Edge to
It'd be cool if it did.
I'll think about it.
Nice to meet you. I'm Fulminus.
Nice to meet you.
Kelvin.
I don't know why you don't like me, but it's nice to meet you.
The name is Venabot.
Meet you also.
He's jealous of the way your ears kind of go this way instead of straight up.
Do your ears go straight up, or do they flop or anything? Or?
You got one that's at a sharp angle downward.
Depends on how.
Do you
Yeah.
ask Kelvin this?
I'm asking you. If we've known.
Currently, you've only ever seen them all just straight up.
Okay.
I'm trying to be as tall as possible.
That's fair.
There's a considerable.
What is it? I'm gonna cast a large on you.
Hold on, and actually, why I strength is so low is because 70% of his strength goes to his ears.
Because my ears.
I'm gonna cast a large on you, so you're a medium creature.
And you hear like,
You're still gonna be shorter than Tawhito.
Yeah.
I want.
That she puts her head for
Maybe I'll enlarge
Tawhito.
Tawhito. Yeah.
That's terrifying. Don't do that. I don't want actual frog human in our party. That scares me. He will eat all of us.
We do have one behind us, so it's okay if we need it.
That can be Tawhito's mini if he ever gets enlarged.
Where's it?
I'm Toledo.
Oh, this shit.
Well, if you're seeing you on the side of a building when we first met.
It's badass.
Get up there.
I guess we're going to be hitting out.
Yeah. They're in the storm.
It should be very obvious to Felix that I've never actually told him my name. I just kind of complimented him and telling women about our business.
He's not pressuring anybody.
Yeah, it could be.
See monkey rats?
My character is sociable, but also kind of an idiot or kind of a loner.
Oh, it's just a monkey wearing a T-Rex's skull as a hat.
This is
Yeah.
the hybrid polymorph.
Oh boy.
So monkey with a T-Rex.
It's got gross stats with the T-Rex bite.
And it can multi-attack with its fists, so it can
Yeah.
attack the same creature close.
What do you do on your turn? Bad things.
So you guys start riding north, leaving this village behind, better than what it was.
Back into the arena again.
We need to reprint all our names
Sad about it.
so we can ride our horses. I know they're not actually horses. So
Learn how to learn.
Go ahead and pick your order of what you guys are
something
traveling.
else.
I like towards the front this time.
We don't ride.
Well, we don't the very front. We're close to. Actually, I probably should be in the front.
Both
So
on that show.
I'm keeping it wedded towards the eyes, roughly.
Middle. I just need to get a slider. The crooks is like this. So.
Is he riding in front of me or behind me? How does Felix prefer to ride? Does he ride with his hands around my waist, or is he in front where I'm holding onto him and the reins at the same time?
You be the front of your bird.
So he's holding his hands around my waist. That's pretty cute.
He's actually surfing the bird.
Sir.
Yeah, he's actually doing time.
I sit on the back of the mechanical bull doing the thing.
Dude is infinitely cooler than me. Accept that.
It's Fulminus and the cooler Fulminus.
Yeah.
Cool minutes. You guys
I
ride.
have sunglasses on. It's the only difference.
Just a few hours of travel in.
I'm gonna use my druid craft to see the weather.
Of course you are.
It's raining.
It's raining.
The Fulminus says, it's fucking
Does Druidcraft
wet."
say that, or is it unnatural? Therefore, Druidcraft says it's supposed to be something different.
He's got like his own little weatherman that pops up.
The drone card actually
Turtle that pops up.
Hey guys, it's raining today.
It's gonna be wet all day.
It doesn't even tell you that much. It just goes wet.
Yeah. It
It doesn't say anything. It's just a hologram of a turtle soaking wet, and he looks very upset.
I was picturing the orb just turning around and being just a mouth on the top of the orb and going, it's wet!
Yeah. I like the George Carlin
It's
went
like
in where he's like, today's forecast, light, with a chance of dark later. Back for you.
Your drone card orb is just that girl from Mean Girls. 70% chance of rain.
She's got ESPN.
It's true.
Dude, she does Hallmark movies.
Now, if I can have somebody who's not rolled a D8 yet with travel.
Play half. I think it's
take
on
every
your Matt.
I am in the front.
Matt do it.
Number is 8.
No.
Supposed to be
Don't
out
laugh like that.
Yeah, I think
Don't
that's
laugh
the
like
only-
that.
Usually low and high is not where you want to be.
I want to be high.
JP, you did roll once.
I think so.
I think Matt has it.
I think it was me and Matt that had done it last.
Well, I was up front, so I rolled this.
How does Zoya speak Draconic? Does Zoya just understand Draconic?
Verb.
Sure.
Read, write.
Ability to comprehend, read, and write.
What'd you roll?
8.
Because I mean,
Don't say it like that.
Just say
in
it.
real life, I read
Don't say it.
French, but I don't.
You can't speak it.
You know, hey, don't let me piss my britches over here, okay?
I could read.
French, speaking French and reading and writing French is drastically different because like
As you're
pronunciations
reading.
versus spellings make no sense. I hate the French word for
As you're drawn to looking up at the storm, especially as you're getting closer and closer to the eye of it. Go ahead and make a perception check.
I don't want to.
Can I too? Because I'm looking for crystals in the sky.
Sure.
I have my bag in between me and him, and I'm looking at it.
Real damn good.
What'd you
23.
26.
Wow, buddy, you got really
Look at that.
Let's go, baby.
Okay, you don't seem to notice any crystals, but while you guys are traveling and you're looking up, with one like good like lightning streak through the clouds, you get to see like a serpent-like figure just moving in the same direction that you're going.
How big of a serpent-like creature? Like real big.
I'd say probably like 120 feet long ish.
That's pretty big. That's huge. That's large.
But as the lightning strikes again, it's just gone. And you can hear like a roll of thunder like coming after it appeared.
Weird storm.
Yeah, I think it might be.
There's no crystals up there though.
That's for sure.
Should both of them see the serpent or just Fulminus?
Just one.
I would say I probably just saw like discoloration, but I have no idea.
Yeah, you just seem like a
Something.
lightning strike on
Yeah,
it.
this storm's a little peculiar. We'll see.
I haven't seen any way to stop it yet. I'm looking.
I think we'll find the answer a little farther forwards. Trust me on this one. I've seen.
Very.
I'd say after about like another 30 minutes of travel with your 26, you would spot another one of those. Just like as you're approaching where the crystals seem to be, the storm clouds seem to be a little bit thicker and heavier. So it's kind of like it's giving you like almost like a little bit of an indicator as you're starting to notice these things more often. But you do see another one along the ground.
Sure. All right.
How high is this from here? Also
60 feet.
All right, Felix, I'm going for a ride. I'll be back in a minute. Thanks. I might just straight up die. We'll find out.
Say another crystal.
Mm-hmm. As you guys are traveling to this, your birds are now starting to move at half speed because the water is a lot deeper than it was in the ocean.
Except for theirs. Because theirs is just floating again.
Well, it can only float for so long.
Yeah.
How long is it?
I don't know what the card says.
It's the
I think
smell.
that has a card.
Zula's like, why
It's
are we
whatever that
slowing
smell
down?
is. It's the smell itself. It's levitate,
Yeah.
right? Or not levitate, whatever the smell is.
They'll only do it for like I think maybe an hour,
All I know
How long
is
is it?
how deep's the water.
maybe 10 minutes, whatever.
Yeah,
it's like.
This
is the water.
And
I
I
did
think
just pushing
it's
it
also
all
ritual.
60 feet.
A little bit. The water's probably about like
I feel like concrete from 60 feet.
That's all.
This
the water's probably like at least 2 feet deep.
luckily for you, I'm not pretty deep.
Yeah.
This is going
Pretty deep.
Very real
not
deep.
right considering what's about to happen, but
I'm on top of you. Send me out, baby.
I'm gonna like get like trying to gauge like make sure I'm lined up properly.
As the group stops and is watching this happen,
All right, Fulminus, ready? You better grab it.
I'm sure gonna try.
I will
he
have.
likes to sit there with your bird. He's like, does he do this often? The bird's like,
All right, so
I love you, buddy. I'll be back in a minute.
looking up, I hold the staff in one hand, and it starts to glow this weird purple. I just point up, and you feel this weird, like sucking pull around your. So, are you going to try to resist it? Or are you?
So now I'm all the way.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Vortex Warp. I'm gonna teleport him.
What the fuck is that?
I'm gonna teleport him 80 feet in the air above it.
So I'm 20 feet higher than it is?
mhm.
Yeah, I'm giving you some time to orient yourself. And
Mine are a nice sharp edge at the top.
Chance kills me.
it's kind of small.
It's like on your way down, you this protruding spike. No.
And I will then cast Feather Fall on him, so he's falling slowly.
Alright. I'll be ready until I catch it.
Are those all spell slots? Cantrips.
Those are no spell slots.
Okay.
That's fine.
You mark them.
Burning spell splotch.
Alright. So you're slowly descending upon this
I'm just-
crystal.
I'm just like Mission Impossible right now.
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't know you had
Arcane
Holding
ability.
nails are generic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. There's that.
You're getting to it. You're getting to it. You're like,
You got a weird purple glow in your peripherals.
and you grab it.
Uh-huh.
Now you're just kind of stuck there, like it's holding itself in the air, but you're not falling anymore. You're just hanging from it.
That's not good. I'm gonna like
As you hear him say, from
it's stuck. What do I do?
pull it.
Break it. I'm gonna try to pull it.
I'm gonna slow and shoot an arrow at it.
I'm gonna be hit by an arrow, alright?
Fulminus, you might want to let go. The last one exploded.
Yeah.
Make a strength check.
I'm alright.
That was a wild ride.
Natural 20.
21.
It doesn't seem to be moving as you're sitting there like. You actually got like your feet on it, like trying to pull it. It's not moving.
Trying to like rotate it or something.
And as you kind of like give up with you, as you go to release, an arrow just nails it directly, and as it explodes, like
Perfect.
almost like a force from like the explosion just pushes you down even faster. But the feather paw catches you, and you kind of just drift back, and wherever that section of the storm is, just slowly starts to dissipate.
Damn shot.
Good to know.
I didn't like that.
You shot that arrow so hard it went through and just went somewhere in the middle.
I'm gonna fail. That wasn't good.
And then you finally make it down to 2 feet of water.
I'm sure Ignis is having a terrible time.
Ignis is so.
Damage in water?
Now he's really bad. He'd be dead by now.
Yeah.
He'd be real dead.
He said, "Fuck this rain."
I would tell her.
Not with all them good berries.
You can do better. You'll be fine.
How much further does it seem like we have towards the center of the storm?
The rain's gone.
Maybe like another hour. Yes. But it's so flooded over here, you don't know how long it would take for it to decompress over here. Water.
This is gonna take a long time if we have to just stop this storm one crystal at a time.
Well, I'm hoping we go to center. We can stop it all at once.
Yeah, that would hopefully be the case.
I mean, you never know.
So
I'm
I'm
gonna-
trying to grab the crystal to examine it.
Yeah, it didn't work. It's stuck.
When you're close to it, though,
Did you examine it?
Yeah, what did I had
when you're close to it, it was probably about like this.
I can't get myself
It's probably like 4 or 5 inches thick. About 7 or 8 inches long.
If you can get me 30 feet up, if you can get me up 30 feet, I can get
When you grabbed it, you could feel like that light pulse coming from it, like a low hum as you
You're gonna
touched
attach
it.
rope to
But
an arrow, but
it seems like
your arm
whatever
is-
magical force was keeping it there was stronger than what.
Did my sword do shit when I was up there? Did it freak out?
I mean, anytime you're in the storm, your sword is.
Okay. I don't know if being in close proximity to that made it worse.
No.
Alright, that makes
That's
sense.
the same for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good to know.
It's good to know.
But it's not that. I will. I'm just falling a leaf, you know?
Take the sketch.
Thanks. Hey, buddy.
And then patch it.
You can't you do about picking?
That's it. Yeah, just hold on the back of my shirt.
Yeah.
No, it's
Or just imagine
Yeah, tired like
Strange.
in the mouth.
grab the slims.
Hey, buddy.
Just imagine that he tries to catch you, but not really. He just lets you fall, and then gets you.
Once you hit the ground, then pecks me. Just,
He lets you make just enough contact so the spell ends.
just.
And then
Wow.
moves.
All right. Let's ride. I guess towards the center of the storm. Towards the center of the storm.
As you're making your way to the center of the storm area, you'll start to notice that the closer and closer you get, the water's getting higher and higher and higher. Now, some of the sand dunes that are here are still kind of outside of it. It's just, they look like little mini islands that are kind of sketched through here. It is starting to get to the point now where the birds are trying to get to swim. They're not real swimmers.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in his ball then.
Goldie.
Yeah, so now you're all kind of like, I'd say it's probably about like 8 feet deep of water right now.
I turned into a giant lizard.
Before that happens, I will take all of the books on me and put them inside my slightly waterproof bag and seal it up real tight.
And as you guys notice, Felix is still walking on top of the water.
You suck. And you know what else is not in the water? Azula.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Anyone else want to get on there?
I'm gonna
Just a little more space.
I'm gonna jump on the disc, and when we desummon do you have a
Do you have
do you have a way to
from your
get around
I think it's behind your.
in this water?
Oh man.
What'd you turn into?
Lizard.
Giant lizard.
Oh.
I think 30.
Supposed
Supposed
to
to
be-
look for
yeah.
a scroll and
It's
it's
a crocodilian.
point.
How big are you?
Large.
Yeah, you can tell people can get on you.
No.
No.
Just one.
Oh, just one.
I was already there.
No, never mind. Technically two.
I'm not that kind of truth. I'm not a mount.
I'm
not that.
This is gonna slow things down a little.
You think I am a
See?
scaled floozy?
I'm not a great swimmer.
I feel like I'd be alright from being
Hang on, it was told me alone.
In his mouth. I don't think he speaks.
I don't think he likes that. As he swims by you.
Now you can speak with beast. He's a crocodile now.
You got rid of that.
I've been trying to speak with animals this whole
No
time.
requirements on language.
Oh wait, no, I can't be something with this one. Just be good. Never mind.
Too strong. Never mind.
You could be a large enough creature to like be less annoyed by it, though, probably.
Yeah.
How long can your legs be?
Well, he's already a huge creature, or a
Yeah.
large creature, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm medium. Just a giant mini.
Just big.
You gotta just start spewing water while you're holding, start spinning on the surface like a stone, and skipping across the water.
Felix is like, well, I should just, while you guys are swimming, I'd be wary of anything down below.
I'm gonna duck my head under.
Then the water here is it's pitch black.
Oh, that's not good.
Dark vision's not going to help you with this.
Yeah.
It's not like a light source type thing.
That shit
It's
murky.
just it's just murky.
Mhm.
So he's like, we know
So
that
if I take the gem of brightness and put it underneath the water.
it'll do it and raise around you.
Immediately drops the rock, the gem that goes to the bottom.
That would suck.
Oh no! Sorry. It'd be easy to find.
It's only 8 feet of water, so.
Oh, 8 feet of water. I can fight something 8 feet of water. If I kick my ass, I'll sure try.
Well,
Yeah, I'll hold that in the water so that we have a 60-foot radius around us that we can see in the water.
If I could walk on the bottom, you could almost stand on my shoulders and be out of the water.
I would say you guys are probably a good, 500 or 600 feet away from the
Very
island.
comfortable in the water.
You can start seeing those clouds that are, swirling
Mhm.
towards the center, lightning striking every now and then.
Man, it'd really suck if the tornado formed right now.
And as he says that, a tornado starts to form right now.
Shut the fuck up, fuck!
Full of sharks.
Shut up!
Can you imagine it taking
What's your weakness?
Vanavir for a ride in a tornado and the disc is just following and we're just like,
There's just pages of books flying everywhere around it. You know how the new
tornado
class-
now forms. Is that what it's?
yeah, I'll actually on top of the thing, I will give the small bag with all my books in it to Qrux.
I'm just gonna
Keep it out of the water.
No, I'll keep moving.
Yeah.
Hold on, what's up, please? Hold on, please.
I mean, I guess you guys could start heading to some of these dunes that are still outside of the water.
Straight line, baby. That's what I'm going for.
Yeah, like islands.
All the leaders.
Y'all can go where you want to go. I know where I'm going. Straight line.
I'm going
That's
about,
the cantrip molder underneath your feet. And then lift you up 5
I'm
feet.
going wherever Vanavir's going because I have to.
I have to.
5 feet at a time, but
It's slow and we'll get there.
All good back there? You doing all right?
Do we see anything in the distance?
Make perception check.
Don't you love that was for the queen?
No.
You just hold your breath underwater real quick?
17.
unfortunately.
Can you breathe underwater? Or can you just hold it forever?
About the 500 feet away you are from this the center.
Now we're still.
That's a long time.
You can vaguely start to make out what seems like a giant stone pillar up ahead.
No, mention it. There's money. I'm just looking.
So that's about all you can make out with the storm and everything going on.
I know where I'm swimming to. Straight line there, baby.
I'm very annoyed. I don't like swimming.
My character has grown over the course of the campaign.
I actually like
Right
swimming.
now,
It's all
he
right.
doesn't give shit.
I'm diving in, so I'm extra.
Is that hard for
Your ears even doing it?
Is that hard for your ears?
No, they help.
Yeah, they're actually they're like the tip of a boat.
Mm-hmm.
You put them together. They could wrap on them.
I'm gonna pay attention to how Tawhito swims.
You're probably just walking, right?
Breast kick and frog
Yeah, I
stroke.
was about to say,
Or,
it looks
yeah,
like a
breaststroke and frog
breaststroke.
And he's swimming.
Doggy paddle.
Really fast and rapidly.
You know the
Zoya's miserable, by the way.
Zoya might also be able to be on your shoulders. Actually, it's from on the disc.
The pocket bow would be really helpful.
I had all of like 20 pounds of the
I
disc.
wish I had the
So it can be on the disc too.
I miss it.
Hmm?
The pocket.
Zoya, not a happy camper in this.
Yeah.
Anybody in robes is not a happy camper.
Jokes on you.
I'm very much upset. I'm having a
Yeah,
horrible
everyone
time.
knows leather armor does great in the rain.
Yeah, I'm having a horrible time, but luckily,
I am
Qrux, Azula, and
very,
Zoya are not having
very
a chance
chapped
with
right
them.
now.
Does Azula have a swim speed?
I don't think so.
No.
I'm completely fine because I don't have armor or any kind of wet skin at all. I just scales and just
So
comes
you're on the disc, though, aren't you?
Yeah, but I mean, in the rain and all that, even before that.
Alright, so now you guys are about 300 feet out now. Slowly making away.
300 feet from what?
I'm assuming we get
The pillar, I assume.
That starts to come into sight now that you're approaching closer. That he didn't point out.
Oh, hey.
Does it look like there's a gym above it?
Perception check.
I'm not
Guys,
going
go.
to I am going towards the pillar.
Right next to each other.
17.
You don't seem to see any gems above it, but you do see 4 gigantic chains that seem to be attached to the top of it that seem to go down each side of it into the water.
So I'm closer to us.
It seems that in the direction you guys are going, yes.
It's about far away from us.
About 300 feet.
What did the head look like?
The chain is.
So chains almost go directly up.
Yeah, like they're attached to it and they're kind of just like coming
Oh,
down.
they're not.
So we're less than
Correct.
we're less than a football field now from there. Can I see any doors, entrances to this pillar?
It just seems like a giant pillar protruding out of the water.
But it seems solid from what we can see.
Mm-hmm.
That's less helpful.
You said there was a head on top of it?
Like Washington
No, there's
Monument?
just chains that seem to be connected to the.
That's an obelisk. That means it has just
Yeah, is it an obelisk kind of thing, or is it an actual just a pillar?
Is there any adhesive holding the blocks
It's like a
together?
rounded off top pillar.
Okay.
Like a big penis coming out of
Pretty
the
much.
water.
It's like
Chance!
Alright.
Yes, sir.
I will point out the chains
There's a big
and then continue to swim.
I saw those
I
a
think it was
couple
just
hundred
riding
feet
Ortall.
ago.
Look at me riding Ortall.
Guess I should probably have mentioned that. I'll work on it.
wait.
I'm not used to having friends.
Huh?
The water gene there, too.
Maybe.
You guys are about 200 feet out now.
I'm gonna keep swimming towards it.
This pillar goes about like 80 to 90 feet up.
Oh, hey, cool. Someone be on top of it. I can get you there.
Just launches you at the pillar.
Is this a launch or just transport?
Obviously, do we see any entrances, any windows, holes?
Check.
All right.
When they get
Close to the air.
Let's see. Read those crosswalks.
200 feet now.
So, I don't see anything.
Everything at this level, anyways.
I don't know one.
Now you can make out some like of the sand dunes that are still visible in this area. The water is probably at like a 10 or 12 foot deep now.
That's fine.
But there's still some dunes.
I think.
How close this is the
The
closest?
dunes are
to-
probably about like I want to say like 50, 60 feet away from it.
Okay, let's head for one of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to swim under it. I don't think this thing's attached to the ground.
Yeah, I'm
See
going
if I
to
can swim
when I get
under it.
close. I'm going to
You know
dive down as well.
Oh,
No, I did that a while ago.
Oh, okay, my bad.
You still got like another 45 minutes.
As you take off, I'll hand you the gem of brightness.
Looking at one of the closer,
You see this like
You can see under the water that way.
Now I'm
looking
just
at
going
one
to
of the
wait.
closer dunes. Can we visibly see the water rising, or
it's like a really slow pace.
I'm just going to
Yeah,
keep swimming
there's a lot
towards
of
it.
water.
Just going to keep swimming towards it until I'm right up against the base, or until someone tries to kill me. Either way.
Your sword, his sword, your dagger.
Whose sword?
Felix's.
Fucking told you should have asked him.
Oh, I
Are
knew
going like
this.
crazy in this. With one lightning strike in the cloud, you just see that serpent-like figure just like it's almost like it's you know how Shinron sits above like the Dragon Ball? It's kinda like he's sitting like that in the sky, like it's sitting in the skies, and another flash goes by and it's gone.
We're in the right place. I'm sure of that much. I need to get to that tower. I'm going to keep heading towards it.
You guys are making you guys to one of the closer sand dunes to it. So you have something to stand on?
Seems reasonable.
It depends.
And you're going
How close
just
are the
straight
sand
under the water
dunes?
towards it.
To the
Very
very
I said 40 to 60 feet, somewhere in that range.
Go ahead and make a perception check at disadvantage, because the water down here is not still. It is. Okay. You're just
The one it is.
traveling.
Welcome.
Just traveling.
What's the plan, man?
So you guys want to try to get to one of the sand
It's
dunes.
Sunlight Infinite. Walk up on the sand dune. I'll quickly dry the shit out of myself as much as I can with it still raining. I will not be soaking
As you
wet.
do it.
My under.
You look nice in the light, like still behind you guys. Like I haven't looked up there, I guess.
I'm drying off some of the inner layers.
Swim over to you.
Whoever's landing on the dune, two of you can make a perception check.
Not me. Still swimming towards it.
He looks to be staying with you.
Cool. We're about just going for it, just all the way, Grease style.
Under the water, but well, he's running on top, or he's keeping basically walking on top.
I'm more worried about drying myself off. I'm not looking.
You're just strolling.
Yeah.
On the
Wait, who went to
While
the
everybody's doing all this crazy stuff,
13?
Is it just us two?
I'm
Who went
doing
to the dune?
extra thunder noises with all Thursday, just trying to add
21.
version to
So
everything.
being a nuisance.
Wow.
This
That's roll.
pipe, have to relight it all the time.
Right. So as you guys get yourselves adjusted on top of this the sand dune, and you're kind of like looking at this, you can notice a figure about 10 or 15 feet away from the pillars, floating in the air. Seems like it's got a like weird bluish translucent lucent shield barrier kind of around its body. And it seems like it's channeling some type of energy towards the pillar.
You see the ghost?
Sure.
Point at it. You see that?
What'd you roll it? Who rolled
21.
20? You do notice that it's female. It's
a girl
very
ghost.
fish-like,
The girl fish ghost.
and with that, we will go on our break before we get into this, whatever this is going to be.
It's combat, what we're just saying.
Maybe. I really have to pee though. Are we ready to get back in?
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. So welcome back. We left off. The group had finally landed on what is left of some sand dunes in this 12 to 15 feet of water that is around this obelisk with chains coming off of it, with some fish lady and a translucent blue barrier around her. She seems to be channeling power to this obelisk as the group is slowly approaching. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna keep swimming towards.
Yeah, I'm underwater. I don't know what's going on.
Hey,
I'm
Headed towards you.
sure you don't know what's going on.
Any sigils, glyphs, anything on the obelisk?
Make a perception check. Is there something good?
I'm swimming down to him.
But
13.
13. I mean, the chains that are coming off of it seem to have like some on them as they're going like into the water.
We seem arcane in nature.
They do. With the approaching group, though,
Open sesame.
she will notice you all, but she doesn't break what she's doing as she sees you all approaching.
Do I get to him?
How fast are you supposed to see?
15.
15. You probably make it to it.
Is swim speed half?
I get down to you.
Leveling speed.
I grab the stone from your claw, and point upwards.
Can this be caught from underwater?
Ooh, great question.
Huh? What are you trying to say? I say in Aquan. I will say though, if you do speak though, you will lose air.
I hear weird bubbling noise below me.
But you can still speak though.
I will speak in Aquan back to you. Crazy lady up top, I need the stone.
Oh, alright.
We picked a lot of similar languages and now finding out.
I want to hop down and glancing over at Ortall where I think he is. And I'm gonna go
Yeah, all I saw was Kelvin into the water.
and I'm gonna get down in the water with just my eye and then hood over the top
And this time, can I swim forward another 15 feet at least?
because I can hold my breath as well.
I'm gonna.
So I can't even see this chick. I'm just going in a straight line.
All right. So as
Oh, come up.
you and Felix approach closer,
Uh-oh. I did a fuck you, Lucky.
you'll see one of the chains snap off as it falls into the water.
That's not great.
Oh, shit.
Where did it snap? It snapped at the top or in the
Yeah, it snapped at the top.
Does the tower move at all when that happens?
No, it's still stationary.
I'll move off to the side, make sure I'm like.
Well, the only person who didn't actually see anything is probably you two from this point of view. This side where it came like it popped off, really let's just slide up along the side of it.
Can I make any sense of it? I have any idea what they mean?
Make an Arcana check.
I'm going to take a couple of steps back and launch myself into the water towards the outpost.
Towards also.
Basically,
From-
I'm going to jump
from-
off.
Behind Zoya, I will
Well, I'm
reach my bag, so
going to
one hand
launch
on
myself
the
and
other
jump.
and magic. Kind 23.
It seems like this is connected to some type of seal.
I would have.
Do I think it's being unsealed?
Like,
It's
or
not great.
type seal?
Got it.
Can you go
But-
back for another 15 feet?
How far did you leave?
Hang on, he's rolling.
There's multiple
20 feet.
means for seal.
How many?
20.
20? Alright, so as you into the water,
Oh, she?
her staff that she's holding
Cannonball.
starts to emit like this
Big time.
weird like humming noise. And
Time for the water fight.
How far off the ground is she floating?
she's probably like 10 or 15.
Off the water.
Tawhito? Like I
You guys will
said,
notice that on the
Hey.
sand
In
dunes,
the water.
weren't really noticeable before, the tops of these other crab-like folks kind of burst out of the sand.
Jacks.
They're about to be dragged to the bottom of the
I'm
pond.
gonna put you on top of her.
And
Grab on.
here.
Go for a ride.
Oh, that's a big
Just
guy.
put her in the water.
That's another
And then
big
drown
guy.
her. She's a fish. Doesn't matter. I think I'm about to get my ass kicked.
No, I think there's a barrier around her.
No, I think I'm about to get my ass kicked. Not by her.
I think you come on.
I think I'm about to get.
Felix is going solo and stuff.
I'm about to get dragged to the bottom of the depths.
There's so many fish.
Stop.
Oh,
Oh, he's
no problem though. I got AoE.
What about the ones that's supposed to be over here?
I mean, if you want me to.
Yeah. Hey, if you put them over there, we're back at level 4. So,
But with that, though, we will roll initiative. Go.
Oh, I don't want it. I thought about it. Okay.
Watch this.
I don't.
Dude, I historically suck at initiative.
It happens.
Wow.
I've said before, I've hit characters that was like never rolled above 5.
Okay. I mean, I'm not that bad. It's just the most.
Well, they rolled awful.
And the lowest.
Rolled pretty well.
initiative.
Me too. Like, not bad. Good. Let's go.
Oh, you roll.
Stroll.
Not bad.
too.
Here's the question. Do I make a really poor decision?
Yes.
Zoya also go
Done.
team.
You got it, Bob.
All right.
Zoya can go
25 to 30.
22. Let's see how far
26. Plus 7. Plus, for some reason, I have always rolled
So
ridiculously.
20, 25, you got a 22.
21.
Like, every character I've ever played, I just roll above a 15 on initiative every time. And then I roll shit all the other times.
Let's see, 15 to 20.
17. ASL for 22.
18 for Zoya.
Fuck.
Felix and Zoya will share a turn.
Okay.
And then.
So it was you at 22.
Colin, you said you had
Yeah.
15?
Yes.
Okay.
And it was Felix.
Wait, 21
5 to 10.
was
10 to 15, I had a 13.
no, 21,
Okay.
right?
You just like boggled my mind. I had to reset.
Felix was bottled.
I think that's.
Yeah, Felix was first on your list.
And then
No, this is just me writing about Felix.
Until I am last.
No, Felix is same as
Like I said,
17.
Me?
You?
I mean, 13's not a super bad.
my character can consistently roll above a 5 or less. If like
Alright, Van, you are starting us off, buddy.
Can't roll past.
I love being person. All these stairs.
These things
You start yourself.
all these
plus
things start to
7.
see,
I know.
all these things start to start emerging from the water.
Yeah.
when her little thing, her little humming thing went out.
I'm still trying to get some order.
Oh, there's no. Stop it, Dick.
Oh, I hope this doesn't get me killed.
You understand how you put electricity in the water? Bad things. Like happens really like no dragon jumps in. I'm lighting at my sword on my turn. And be lighting this second since my turn. Yeah. I gotta be like, yeah, I'll move up to here.
Oh, it's all so bad. I hate it here.
Just power kill them all.
I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. I lied. I'm gonna stay over here. All of the ranges are not working out the way I want
You
them
guys
to.
see Van like, I have it over here. Yeah.
But you can't shoot yourself 60 feet in the air.
You're right. Like shoot you guys 90. Fuck you.
At least there's a soft place to lay.
Yeah. Soft.
Yeah, softer.
I don't think it is
Mhm.
that height. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on this guy, I guess.
Okay.
It's all terrible. It's a dirty 20.
Hits.
$15 points of radiant damage.
Oh my god. You let out a. It just flies over. It's kind of like just the top part of it's kind of emerging from the water. Just wham. You know how it's stitching.
That's good. Good. Great. Yay. Any cool bonus actions? No.
You move like 20 feet. There you go.
Further away from those things. That's all.
Alright, Fulminus, it's your go with Kelvin on deck.
Alright, first things first, I'm gonna do the really dumb thing, but it kind of makes sense for me. I'm gonna go ahead and
Chum the waters.
I'm gonna I'll see my entire body light up once again, and I will take 1 damage,
That's a good one.
and my sword will be cloaked in lightning.
As you do this, you can hear the storm above you.
Yeah.
As it kind of matches you when you do that.
And I'm gonna go ahead and require them to follow me or attack Felix. So I'm gonna dive and hold my action. If anything gets in range, I'm gonna swing at it.
Okay.
With a booming blade, so it can't run away.
Kelvin, it's your go with Zoya and Dylan's deck. You do know that this one is lit up. Oh, hold on. I need you to make me a wisdom save for your turn.
The television was upset?
Yeah.
I like that.
Time for him to turn on the party.
You're seeing underwater at least.
Not very high.
Well, he's not pointing at me. He's pointing at Vanamar.
True.
10.
Okay. Here it's turn.
I like waves. What are you doing? You to kill us all?
I know what to do.
He's triangulating.
You're pushing it to the bottom.
This is your gym.
Hmm?
This is your boss.
Fog!
Oh, God.
Around all of that.
Super
I'm
glad
underwater, so I can't see anything.
That's true. You can run out of it.
It's not.
You're 1 square in the water.
I'm eyeballs in the water.
I will leap.
This is just going like, huh?
No, I'm up above the surfer.
Like a crocodile.
Yeah, it's like Apocalypse Now. Like I'm in the river, like.
What else?
And then
Alright, Felix and Zoe's go. Zoe can longer see anybody.
Which is, great for Zoya's plan of blessing people.
Right. What's on your list, up, kiddo?
Aha! Well, this doesn't say you have to be able to see them. She knows they're there. Is Zoya going before Felix?
Probably.
Oh,
Doesn't matter really who goes first.
okay, that's fine. Zoya will go like 10 feet this way toward the edge of the sand floor.
This way?
Yeah. Pull out her little belt. She's gonna come straight to where she knew her friends were. And like cast bless at 2nd level. She's gonna get Tawhito, Kelvin, Qrux, and Ortall.
Good. So you all are blessed. Anything else you're doing?
There's also Ortall. This one. For some reason I only have 3.
He has advantage on the first hit, right? With guiding bolt.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, the first hit's a hit.
yeah.
First attack roll. And then a concentration ring is Fog Cloud concentration as well.
Tragus.
Is a concentration ring for you?
19 will definitely hit.
And for you.
Concentrate shortly.
I like the idea of picking nice stabs. It works out well.
Felix runs over to this one that's glowing. He misses with the first one as it kind of ducks under the water, but as it comes back up, he just kind of like in a quick action brings the sword right back across its it's top of its carapace right there and cuts it really deep.
Wish I could see him in action.
He's like,
Which I can see.
Looks like a badass.
I'm in the water.
But I'm also kind of happy that things can't see me. So
Ortall, did you go? What's Tawhito on deck?
Here's a question. Can they smell me in the water?
They can taste
how
the
deep
blood.
was the water?
That's, over here, it's like 15, 20.
Blood. I'm not bleeding yet. I didn't cut myself. I electrocuted myself.
Yeah,
I'm slightly burned.
I kept tasting my sweaters up too. It's just taking infernal damage.
Tawhito, it's your go. Qrux on board.
How far am I from the pillar?
Tim, you're 15, 20 feet.
I'm essentially a giant double-A battery with a leak.
I'm just imagining
I guess I'm using my ankle.
Guido very angular running up the side of it. Like this.
I'm going to move up to the pillar and apply myself to the side of it.
Sticky tack.
And then I'm going to rage and... Am I still within reach of that one?
Yes.
I'm going to rage and attack that one.
You gonna brain it real quick?
Bring it with the
You are blessed as well.
You can do it. Hard flat ways. So
That's not great.
So it's a bludgeoning weapon. You're on a coward.
Does a 16 hit?
I believe that just is. Cool.
Uh, 15 points of radiant damage.
Ouchies.
As you
Just took so long, you're just like, as you come down on top of it, you have its attention now. Anything else for you?
That is it.
Alrighty. Qrux, it is your go.
man, they are down there.
Oh yeah, I rolled awful.
It's okay. They're not coming down there for me.
That's fine, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, there are a few of them. Actually,
But there's a lot of you too.
True.
Send Irua to
Some direction.
the right, but well, I mean, it's fall where stuff generally was before the fog hit.
Yeah.
So she'll run over,
How far?
still on the beat head, but out of the fog, just out of the fog. To the right, towards you, just. Just like on the beachhead.
Like
No,
over here?
no, towards you, not like you, Jesse.
Oh.
Not you, your character. Yeah.
Get that on the fog?
And then she's gonna leap and try to bite that blue guy.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love bites the sort of crab.
Yeah. Arr.
And all of the media that I've seen was always a crazy bitch. So
Dirty 20.
Definitely hits.
There's not even one medium with an Azula.
yeah, she's a very crazy bitch.
And
It's crazy how
I'll
she can
use
do
her hand
She is not
reaction
a crazy
for
bitch.
a
She's
two
just like,
strike.
it's terrifying. Heads up, crazy bitch.
I think she's always crazy.
She's always unhinged. She's more of a sociopathic crazy though in the first half of the series. To turn psychopath in
9
those last
piercing
weeks.
damage. One of which is like, I don't know if that matters.
It's still very good.
Um,
She clamps down on it as a big splash of water goes up.
and then I'm just going to use straight up memory to try to shoot at the blue guy that I saw across
This
the
one over here?
way, but I can't see it anymore, but I remember it being kind of there.
Just make sure that this thing.
Probably not. 12.
No.
Okay. That's me.
You shoot. Who knows where it went? Now. There we go now. Infantry. Start with this guy. He's going to go ahead and make 2 attacks at her.
So I didn't bless. Hold on a second. I have bless. No, 15.
No, not
that
this.
much.
Yeah.
16 to hit her.
I was like, if I roll a 4.
Yeah, pretty fast.
16 hits her, Joe.
Yeah, just hit 0.
6 points of piercing damage as its claw clamps down onto her.
Okay.
And then it's going to bash her with its shield
Oh, guys, it's over. It hit with a claw attack.
for a 13,
We're fucked.
which I think misses.
It's the first time we've ever seen it do that.
This one's actually going to turn around. Attack you. You did it reckless or regular?
I'm reckless.
Okay.
Obviously.
A 13 on the clock. And but the shield, though, is a 21.
We're back, baby.
For 6 points of damage. I don't think you raged, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Jeez, one. Go kill a box. Odds are even. You. Odds are even.
Go kill a boss.
Attack Felix. Natural 1. 14. Nope. 2 on there. So it misses twice as it's sitting there. Felix kind of just like lifting his legs, like, no, don't do that. This one.
We're swinging up in the water. And
This one's actually going to go under the water.
but did you shuffle?
Is there fog under the water too?
I don't think so.
Probably
The
the
water's
already
already
murky.
Well, none of the water's murky. Who has the ball of light?
I didn't kill him.
He went and got it back from you.
Can I
But you're not
see
even
where
in
you're
the
at in the fog, but I can't see you?
Man, ruining.
That's all there goes.
We're going to have to have a conversation.
Just these big
Rabbit
one
man.
goes. This one's going to be
You're very off.
Right
Right. I'm very defensive.
Yeah, we're always next to each other and you always blind me.
Just smash. For a natural 20.
Don't do this.
And Felix getting Hulk smacked.
Oh, I think I got a 1 and a 2 over dice.
I tear up one of his wings so it actually become one wing or each of you. You have 8 more tails back there?
Yeah.
It's an anime. That's what's anime.
Speed.
Oh, Lord, the agent story.
We don't know.
Alright.
It's almost as big as you.
It's actually going to use this charge. It's moving at least to be toward you, so it'll do something else extra if it smashes you. Nope. 5 and a 2. So as it comes up to you, just like it just nails the side of the obelisk, gets this up as you just kind of like move up a little bit. So that one's done.
I'd like you to make crab skewers.
Right, now for the debtors go. Yeah,
It's gonna be sad when it's all levels up. I think we'll be using D20 to keep up with her hit points anymore.
gonna make 1.
She has exactly 20 hit points.
Yeah.
15 hit.
You can do that trick. This trick lasts for a while. Or the 10 to single digits.
It's
That
not
will work for a
attack.
while.
I'm gonna miss.
So I think I'll let
Her-
her for the
She's got 2 more attacks
for
coming at
James
her.
dice, so she slows through.
Alright. First attack. I think a 7 misses. Drake.
Oh yeah.
And the net is a 10.
Nope.
Who's going to suck?
Do it, coward.
I mean, I think like 6 people have swung at the dragons since last week, and that's only 1 hit ever.
No, she's eating tomorrow. Natural 20?
No.
No.
Lots of them.
Always.
It's 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As it just take the trident, wham! And then it's going to throw its net at her for an 8.
Misses.
The miss. I think that's all the netters. Alright, so back at the top of the round, Van, you're going to see another one of these pillars
That one goes
bust off.
more glowing glyphs.
Well, you
Or
can't
I
say decide.
tell, but
But you would assume yes. But it is your go.
Can't see shit.
I can't see shit.
5, 10, 20, 25. As you come out of the clouds, I see Azula getting gangbanged.
Pretty much.
I will shout in Draconic, Azula duck! I will step forward and plant 1 foot and strike my plummet. I'll cast Agnazar's Scorcher. It's a 30-foot line.
Say that in English?
Again, Agnazar's Scorcher. I need the 3 of them to make dex saves.
Fire line.
Yeah.
I'm casting fire lines.
I'm casting Flamethrower!
7.
Okay.
11.
Okay.
I get higher.
7.
Okay. 22 points of fire damage.
Ow.
Ouch.
So the other means
Azula's like, "Where's the duck?"
Yeah.
Just a blast of fire, just
This is the thing you do with the hibachi girls.
You now even have their attentions now. They're like, that really hurt.
Actually, no, my character really cares about being able to see people. I'm just down. That's fine. They want to come fuck me up, they can come fuck me up.
Anything else?
Nope.
What one does you go with?
No.
One day.
I'm under the water. Do I see anything now I'm down here? Like
Make
anything?
a perception check at disbanding.
Yep.
You receive moisture.
It's
You
real-
see,
It's real damn wet down here. Into that much. It's fairly low 8.
it is wet.
It's really murky down here.
Right. I'm gonna swim
You
towards.
can hear a lot of noise and explosions coming above.
I'm gonna go and swim towards the tower. I'm gonna dash like the full 30 feet. Do I run into the tower?
Yep.
Is it solid? Do I see? Do I pass the chain? Do I run into the chain?
You would go past it, yes.
What's in the bottom of the chain? Just in the ground, or
You'd have to go a little bit deeper than what you are.
I'll use one movement to go deeper then.
It does seem like it hits like the sandbank that's below it, and it seems like it just disappears over there.
I'll just wait down here for a moment before I come back up and start fighting again.
Okay. Kelvin, it is your go with Zoya and Felix on deck.
Oh.
Yep. Here we go with this sequence again.
13, 20, 25. I need a con save.
Oh, I also need one to start your turn.
It's not good. Hey, 17.
Not bad. 20.
Fuck.
I'll roll a 17.
Yeah.
I will make her liable.
Let's roll a natural 17. Whatever he was doing.
I held up the
Well,
gem
okay.
and a beam of bright light hit her right in the
30
face.
feet.
Yeah, that's too far. Come on. What's going on right now?
Dragonborn.
And that was 25, 30, and
I'm a pissed.
That's the optics option. Okay.
huh?
Anything else for you?
Unfortunately, no, that's it for me.
Alright. Felix and Zoya with work all day.
Oh boy. Well, we can't see people anymore.
You can move out of it.
She can get right next to you.
Yeah, she'll move out to right behind me. She's gonna keep me between them, and she's gonna turn and she's gonna try to help Tawhito. She's gonna cast Sacred Flame on the big guy.
Big guy?
Yep, dex save.
16.
Nothing.
That +1. Gotcha. Yep.
That's all.
Alright, Felix's go. So the blue guy next to him. Gonna take 2 attacks on him. He's gonna use his fighting spirit. So he has advantage.
Yes.
That's a D12, not a D12.
Sure. He's a samurai animal.
That's a 17 to hit, which just barely hits it.
Right,
So
samurai.
just,
Yes.
I think it was that one.
Did you say swing at the blue one, right?
This one right here, yeah. As he sits there and hits it, you see the sword kind of like slice it, and then there's like this weird like shadowy lash that's onto it. But as he goes to the next one, for exactly 16 damage I had. Awful rolls, 6, 10 more. As he comes down back again with it, another slash is added onto it. The shadowy pulse is even bigger on it. He's like, I don't know how you are to me, but they seem to like me.
He turns around and there's nothing but fog.
Yeah.
Oh, that's me.
You can't see anybody unless you can see so
Ortall-JP go.
He might be able to see me on the side of the obelisk.
I come up 15 feet out of the water.
Yeah,
I cast Moonbeam here. So I need a con save from both those guys.
We'll do the big red one first. For a
My shapeshifters.
oh, no.
Oh.
A 12.
Alright,
And the little one will get a 18.
18 will save.
Do my girl.
I was really going to make a save.
So how
During
about
the lost
a
mines.
10 radiant damage? Or half as much on save?
Just glad that all 3 of those guys failed.
I had no idea that it
Beam
exploded.
comes out of
Like,
the range of clouds from above.
the freaking guy like turned troop over. She's
Oh, that's my turn.
Hey, did you like my comment on your most recent
our
video?
DM was like, "You some fun."
Maybe not the most recent one.
When I finally played Grammar in.
Finally.
Tomato at your go. Rex on deck.
I'm going to stab at the small one again. Get ready again. Yeah, 20 something.
Definitely hit.
Uh, 17 points of radiant damage.
Whack. One gone.
And then I will move as close to her as I can get without getting out of range. Actually, no, I'll move out of his range. I'm going to go on up towards her.
Look her in the eyes.
Well, she's like.
Call her by her
Alright.
full
I'll give a diagonal.
22.
He's gonna call her by her full garment name, look her in the eyes. And put you 18.
13, so 6. Bludgeoning damage, or they just backhand you with the claws, you leave it.
What, hey? Backhand.
Anything else?
Oh, that's it for me.
Alright.
Is she within reach of me there now?
No.
Is she like floating up high?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like she's above the water 15 feet, and she's 15 feet away from it all.
That's a jump.
I tried to put it, well, I think JP was looking at her. I tried to put her 15 feet out from it, but
yeah,
JP put her back on there.
But he probably wouldn't have moved.
Yeah, I would have.
Don't touch my stuff.
Okay. Forever.
Jump.
Grab her.
Hear that, Ron James?
Grab her.
Correct you.
Ronald Jones.
I'll yell out,
Still fighting for this turn.
and I'll just hear her like
She's
in
like-
combat.
Yeah.
I'll just hear her in combat, and I'll see if I can get to her from where I am.
What's your movement?
30.
30, 30, 30.
So no matter where you go, you still see her.
I mean, you could technically.
No matter where you go, you won't see her.
Yeah.
There's to be in the fog.
And she can be right up next to
Her
her.
tail's next to you. You can also share a space because she's small.
Oh, she's ahead. See her.
You can't share space with her, which is small.
Oh, you can share space with a small creature if you're medium size.
Two size difference.
Ah.
Unless it's one of the ones that specifies like the.
That's why half the thing is unique.
I guess I will just turn and blindly fire at the one that was running at me to turn before
Two
that.
attacks. Oh wait, this one?
I couldn't see it at all.
Underwater.
Shoot your dive.
How many can you make
So
to
you
attack?
dive into the one?
No, because you guys have been doing the fog.
Okay.
Heard it.
I mean, you can still take two. You can still make an attack at disadvantage if you want to try.
I'm gonna shoot at the same space I tried to shoot last time and just miss automatically. And then Azula is gonna keep fighting the blue guy.
Same one. Okay.
Yeah.
How they looking?
How's who looking?
The lobsters.
The two big,
crispy.
the two sandhead ones look fine. The other one's like extremely hurt.
Natural one.
Oh,
Look at a tad crispy.
And that is my turn.
Good turn, strong turn.
these guys. This
Strong
one's gonna
turn.
go ahead and make two attacks at her.
Yeah.
A 17 to hit her.
It hits.
Yeah. 6 points of bludgeoning damage or piercing. My bad. Oh, she.
And I actually feel like a little like energy pulse back up on my arm.
Just one sec.
And I feel like a sense of like dread or something go away from
It's gonna chill bash you.
More like a sense of dead, am I right?
For now, point.
Somewhere else. And you're in the water.
Yeah.
20. 20 hit 17.
That's fine. I'm not getting crit.
It's going to be 8 points of bludgeoning damage as it whams you with the starfish shield. It's a lot harder than it seemed like it would be.
They're dead.
Ran through the starfish?
Go, Randy.
Yeah, that took 8 points of damage. I am
Yes.
No, please don't.
This one's going to take
I need a con save.
Elon campaign.
The con save?
Rage doesn't work with range attacks.
natural 19.
That's kind of strange.
So you take 3 radiant.
Ow. It's going to miss
Some
Felix with a
just
12.
tested.
The bash.
Strength based attack.
Natural 1. So that one misses him.
Mine's dex saves.
I think that's all those ones because they're all dead. Alright, the big boys. This one's just going to make attacking him. So after 4, it's con save 9.
Oh, 10.
Moving's nasty.
It is.
Reckless only works with melee.
Well, what about rage?
Rage only works with strength.
Strabby, pussy.
And longbows takes.
Coward.
Moving more than 10 feet towards the straight line of Earth, so it's
I
going
don't think
attack
it's
it
at all.
Zoya.
Just go straight in there.
For a 19.
I was gonna.
Wait. Yeah, correct. I had to double check, make sure she didn't have shield.
What's this going to do?
Thought it'd be cool since I have a light and stuff. That I was
23 points of bludgeoning
damage.
damage. Yeah. As it just like it swims really fast through the water, it merges up. As it like its claw hits her, it also clashes into her really hard.
Oh, yeah.
And I need her to make a strength saving throw.
Concentration check for Bless. DC's 11, right?
Yeah.
Is that? Fails.
The blessing's gone.
Strength save. Fails.
She is also pushed back 10 feet away and knocked prone.
Hey, she's in the flood. She can't even see anymore.
And then just shot an arrow into the.
You see, you just feel, you feel some wind just
A rush
like
over your head.
almost back. Throwing ears. Yeah, you hear her scream out in pain as she gets launched back.
Guess what you've done once again.
Well, that charge, it gets to hit. Nice. The netters.
That's his hardest opponent is Kelvin.
To make 2 attacks you. First one's trident. For a natural 2. That's going to throw us a net on you.
Well, I did. I
For
think
a 15.
Let's go swing around.
Trident. Natural 1. Net. Natural 19 for 22. Yeah. This actually doesn't do any damage to you. You are restrained. Yeah, so right now your speed is 0 and you're restrained.
Okay.
And this one's gonna make two attacks at him. Natural 5. And natural 5. That's all them. Alright, man, back up to your go. Is your
And then there's a flash of light, and all of the rain and everything around me like crystallizes and turns to snow as I'm going to misty step to the other side of this guy right here. I need
head just on the ground?
I need him to make a saving throw.
He's one foot comboing this guy.
The little blue one?
Yeah, I need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom?
Yeah.
17.
17? Okay, that's fine. But as I reappear, I will once again just.
I'm making my saves, but I can't hit anything.
I will once again add. I need that dex save from all
My
four.
dragon disagrees.
Because you're not trying to kill me. Small.
Alright, you said they save from all 4 of them?
Yeah.
Alright, do a little blue guy first. For a
How long's the line?
11 or 13.
Yes.
The first little net guy is a 9.
Okay.
The other net guy is a 4. And the big dude is a 3. So they all hit.
19 points of fire damage.
How long is that?
What?
How long?
30 feet.
Okay, cool. He's 35 feet out, so 40 feet out.
He's also underwater.
Currently.
I have a feeling I am.
I get it.
I'm not being that way.
It's good though.
That'd be a triple.
Even he didn't know what it was.
What? 15, 20.
I'm not.
Back in time.
Into the fog we go.
Water.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it. That's bonus action.
We're almost making Captain Planet over there. Actually, at the start of your turn also.
Oh no, not another one.
You will notice while you're under the water looking at the chains, you hear the and as it falls to the sand, it's like a pool underneath the sand, and you see those blue glistens as it comes up to this side, lighting it.
I would have seen that before I ran in the fog, right?
Yeah.
That's not good. That guys.
Fulminus, it is your go though.
All right,
See this happen.
I'm gonna go ahead and resurface and try to move this way as I do. I'm just going to like 2 squares because I'm doing diagonal.
Okay.
I'll resurface there. I can see her,
Done like
so I'm gonna go ahead and look at her.
I've done like 100.
And my eyes are gonna turn fully blue over. I'm gonna point at her and I'm gonna go. That's me, nothing that's intelligible. And a faux lightning is going to strike down on her.
Okay.
She's going to become hexed.
Okay.
So she will lose the ability to. She'll. I'm going to pick strength saving throws or strength checks as the check.
Okay.
And if I hit her, she'll do 6.
Okay. Anything else for you?
That's me. Okay.
Kelvin, your go. Make a save.
What's going on?
No idea.
11.
Okay.
It's the first one that passes this spell.
Jerry trick?
Con save.
So I can see Kelvin now, right?
Holding up the gym.
Well, you're in the water.
19.
I'm above the water now. I can't.
Roll the natural save.
That's on her. Gonna try to kill me.
No, you can't.
And 9 on Zoids.
It's 10. So it's 10 feet. Stay right. It's all one way. It's all the hits.
Quick question, and actually I'll wait.
That's it.
Alright, it is Zoya and Felix's go.
Zoya's gonna cast Cure Wounds on herself at 2nd level.
And stand up.
And stand up, yes.
I don't want to be prone.
And move.
And we'll run 10 feet further into the fog.
She should just roll into the water.
All of the feathers lay her down, she drowns.
Alright. That's all.
Felix. Trying to finish off the blue one next to him.
Not shit.
Or she gets the heart saves advantage. 21 to hit it. Six. 12. Go kill that one. And he's gonna keep focus on the big red guy that he had hit before.
I like that our full group is fighting this stuff, and he's over there fighting his own battles.
It's not.
I'm waiting for it to hit over there.
He's
Yeah.
in water,
I can't see.
and I hate swimming. So I'm gonna stand over here. I'm gonna have a fish fry.
I've been playing Subnautica for the past 10 minutes, so.
I haven't
Have
breathed.
crab boil.
I haven't
No
breathed
one can
yet.
really see what he's doing. Describe it so no one can see it.
Ortall can see it. Well, Ortall surface. Yeah. Describe it, Dave.
You'll see this one that he slashes last as when that final hit hits, it's almost like all the shadow that was on it is absorbed back into the sword, and you see it kind of like disintegrate as he finishes it, and then he applies the same shadow brand to that thing when he hits it.
Cool.
But it is your go though, with Tawhito on deck. Tawhito looks like he's about to cast a spell with that hand out. Stop bleeding.
No, it's cast it, but it's just going to grab
Like
it.
the mini. Yes.
Cool. Stand still. Whack.
The Iron Claw.
That's just gonna grab something by the
Use
head.
my action to move Moonbeam all the way over here,
Uh-huh.
centered right on that thing,
Okay.
floating. And I'll use my bonus action to take on the starry aspect of a dragon turtle.
Ooh. Fancy.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Anything else for you?
No, that's it.
Tawhito, it's your go.
What
Crux on deck.
changes? There's just now steam coming out of your nose.
Does she not have to make the con save yet?
Not her turn.
So I
Did it wrong the first time.
heard Zoya get hit.
True.
Oh yeah, you heard her get hit.
I am going to run around 10 feet around the edge of the obelisk
Yep.
and launch myself towards Big Red there.
Yep.
I can jump 20 feet, so
There you go. You're one to get up on him.
yeah.
You can see feathers are
Big,
from when he.
big flying leap off
Louder.
an obelisk.
Yeah.
Right down. That was almost not good. It's 25 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Bong.
$17 points of radiant damage.
Ouch. How are sandheads looking now?
They look really bad.
They look annoyed at me.
That skull on his shoulder has some buck teeth.
Uh,
Is that like a beaver or something?
I don't know what it was.
Is that like a beaver?
that's it for me.
Alrighty. Crux, it is your go, feeling your dragon spirit fade.
Well, I feel like a heat on my arm again.
It's crying.
So I can see my arm in the fog, right? Like it's not that much fog,
I
right?
think so.
Yeah, you can see yourself.
So just like peeking out on the bottom of my
Yeah.
leather armor, I can see that
I think it's outside.
that the tattoo's back. And I take like a half second and listen to where the battle is, and I don't know if you have to do an additional hearing check or whatever for this, but I'm gonna try to say Azula and cast her and summon her back somewhere, wherever the battle is.
Just make a perception check.
It's just heavily
It's like it's 21.
Now, you know that there's a lot of commotion coming from this direction.
So I'll just summon her 30 feet above, past where I am, in that direction.
Put her
And then bonus action, she will fire immediately when she sees.
like Big Red or one of the small ones.
Probably Big Red because that's like the biggest thing she sees immediately.
Yeah.
All she knows if you don't shoot Big Red, fuck you.
15.
Just
This is going well.
Mm.
And then I'm going to
or like teeth like scrape its carapace.
keep going in the direction I was going.
Which was
I was going towards Jesse. Not Jesse's character, but Jesse the person. And now that I'm outside I'm not getting in the water. As soon as I get out of the fog, I'm going to turn and look at.
see all that mess go on. There's scorch marks all over here.
And yeah, that's me.
There's one slightly cooked lobster, or there's one fully cooked lobster,
That's a
two
cheat
slightly cooked
There's
ones.
only one of them.
It's fun. But back in
I think it's gonna make text disadvantage against you because it's the fog, right?
Best use of
That was
a
one in it, yeah.
Best use of a first level spell.
And a 17 and a 6.
Yeah, the second one.
So this misses.
With Jack.
That's
Leave me alone.
one for free every day.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, literally.
Red seems that you're back over here. You got his attention.
That's better than any range
It's
spell you
real
can get.
fluffy.
That's a point.
Yeah.
That's not 100 mark.
Really,
That's good,
Yeah, that's not a 100 mark. Yeah. Not good.
Someone throw me towards the fish lady.
20 points of bludgeoning, so 10.
Now, I spent all my second level.
Another one gonna take
Fucking monsters.
I'm guessing Azula has like a constant stream of consciousness,
I
right?
hit Felix also.
Like I'm not summoning like the non-Goodberry version, right?
She's still full.
I think that one's up to you. But you can change the appearance.
There it goes.
She resets every times.
I think I have to choose it when I gain the ability. Like I don't
That's up to you.
I don't know. I don't think I can summon like a red one. But I think I
You can.
Oh, I
Choose
can.
it every time.
Well, I guess I'll find more minis.
That you heard again.
You're summoning the
A 14 misses. Zula, I believe.
Same soul.
Since
Again,
it's
different
So,
spot.
yeah.
Hey, 14 misses Zula, right?
Yeah.
Well, the net's a 21,
Yep.
so she's just restrained.
Okay.
So this one's gonna move up.
Give a restraining
Rings
ring.
her now. A 16 hit her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a-
9 points of piercing damage to her.
Stop it.
Can I get it in? It's gonna try and throw a net at
Oh
you
no, I'm just gonna put it right there.
for a 22. So a net goes on you too, and you're restrained now.
Has Big Red attacked yet?
Who's restrained?
Zula and Tawhito are. Top of the round. Should you make con save?
Lyrics.
For the thingy. Natural 18.
3 halved. Okay.
1.
1.5.
This is
Uh-oh. Now what happens? Does it start taking off?
and all of a sudden there's like this weird vibration in the water. It's like,
Come on,
Ripples
come on,
coming.
come on.
Water drain.
oh god,
Oh no, I'm in a toilet. No.
and she will.
Here? That's not good.
Oh, the chains were keeping her down.
But bandages, your go
I
though.
don't think so.
You can just see the lights on the photos. There's like this weird crack that's starting to form down the side of it.
Freaking bowl set.
Okay. There's this guy right in front of me, right?
Bowl set.
But you don't see him.
I heard him swinging at me.
Yeah.
So I have this one. Hey, Dex.
That's one.
I'm out here cooking lobsters these days. 13 points of fire damage.
Ow.
I've been cooking the lobsters.
That wasn't very nice. He hears this and he's like, licks his lips. He's like, yes.
I'll move to right behind Kelvin. You can run away from it.
I'll say it won't. I would say it won't take an opportunity attack because it can't see you.
That's
so.
Well, how far was that?
5, 10, 15, 20.
I get to just outside the fog.
Like right there.
Yeah, I'll go there.
Okay.
I'll be like just peeking my head out.
Anything else? Alright, and it's Fulminus' go.
Alright, I'm gonna go and close the gap towards Big Red.
Big Red!
I can't move Hex because, she's not dead. So I will go ahead and try to Booming Blade him.
Okay.
That's good.
Red's good.
Probably not enough. I think it's like 13.
No, I missed.
Yeah, that's him. That's me.
Felix and Zoya.
Zoya's gonna move 10 feet this way.
Shit. Never mind, I'll let you. Kelvin.
Try to attack.
Big Red.
Yeah. 20 lot.
Definitely hits.
8 plus 7 is 15 to which is cold.
Ouch. Didn't like that.
We'll leap away.
No opportunity attacks.
This is hit and run.
Yeah.
Hit and jump more like.
Anything else for you?
Open hard.
Alright, now Felix and Zoya can go.
Popping hard.
Zoya's gonna move
Hip hop.
10 feet
Hip hop.
forward.
Oh,
Zoya's gonna move to where she can see people. She
Uh,
can.
See people?
Yeah.
Probably right here.
That's fine. Well,
It's a good safe bet.
you gotta see.
Between those two, squishy in the front. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, real safe.
Shelby, you have to be on the other side of me. She can get like here instead.
This is here. About at 30.
I mean, it could be the other way.
No.
That should get there. Paint
Yeah.
every color. Dragon.
She'll cast Bless again on
I mean, her name's
these three.
I just probably change its on rare occasion.
Big red. Want to smack her really hard?
Big
She
orange.
gets a fireball-sized dragon breath.
Yeah. They call me Big Orange.
Yeah, the guy saw Felix's go. And keep attacking Big Red in front of him. Right. 24.
That's not quite dragon.
27, 9. Another hit. Yeah. Natural 1 and natural 3. You don't miss with the second hit. He's actually going to do second win, though. Woo! Wow. Really bad. Okay. That's his go. Ortall, does your go? What's we on deck?
I'm gonna move my thing to right here.
Okay.
Oh, actually,
That's my action.
damage type and cosmetic characteristics are not combined. I can keep it blue.
I have a bonus action. I can do anything.
Cool.
So
You guys will notice that when that all went off, that the rain got even heavier.
I am.
I'm about to get flush.
Bail. Movie flushed away.
Great movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
One movie.
truly.
Alright, wait, what's your go? Qrux on deck.
I'm going to bite Big Red.
Leaper of an animated movie.
That hits.
Lunch.
Roughly 1 billion.
14 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
Plus 5 lightning from the reaction of Azula.
That'd be plus 10 lightning.
Okay. It's lit up. You can like see the inside of its body, like.
Because that
With
counted
what?
as a crit for me.
Oh, yeah. Well, that hurt. Anything else?
That is it. The only thing is you guys noticed with that bite that Tawhito went from looking decently hurt to looking fine.
All right, Qrux, it's your go.
It's supposed to taste great. Look really like crab.
This man sucks the soul out of that.
Eating crabs is if the battle
It's
is
vicious.
Yes.
How's Big Red looking?
I know that too.
So it's fucking pretty hurt. You got a lot of wear and tear. They both do.
Try to shoot baby now.
This thing is the only thing that's not been done.
You might.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna try to shoot Big Red.
Okay.
I'd be cooking like
Natural 20.
Well, the definitely hit.
finally. You play with something.
Yeah, reroll.
No crits allowed.
It's everywhere.
Slippery Brad's.
Slippery Brad.
No, please. Brad's a good man.
20 pierce.
Don't
Oh
make
my
me slippery.
gosh.
Nice.
That was an 8 on a D8
Yeah.
with a crit.
Just release an arrow.
And then,
Things to the back. It's like, oh god.
and then,
Crabbies are flying out everywhere.
Azula's gonna bite.
But
17?
Just misses.
That's it. That's what it got.
There we go. You gonna dive into the water?
Oh, I do want to move a little bit closer to Zoya if I can. Kind of just catch angles on all that stuff.
This one's gonna start to leave her melee range. Jumps into the water.
Nope, I'm good.
So not from that. Dive.
Say the reaction.
that's a bad sign.
Concept.
That's a real bad
Two.
sign. When I walk in the relay. 12.
And then this one also. For 6.
10. Oh man, he's my good average damage.
Alright, this one's gonna try me, but
Sephiroth's gonna hit him.
yeah. For an 18, which just is. Sentinel, I'm not gonna let him leave.
That is, I don't know, that'll become the only song I'm gonna listen to when practicing Spanish voices to make me feel like a super villain.
But this one's gonna dive in the water into Sphere also.
I'm really nervous about leaving. I seem a little afraid.
How far can he swim?
Well, 60. So
You're
30,
old school.
take action from 60.
Hey, I would
Same with all these guys.
Zula would have had to try to use
Yeah,
an
pulled him in, I got the
action or whatever to try to get out of the net, right?
I don't want to hit them.
And also, even though I missed, I would have had
Has
disadvantage.
Big Red over here attacked yet?
No, he's actually gonna try and dive under the water between all of you. So he might as well go take attacks.
I'm actually gonna try to beat him.
I'm gonna
Then
I'm gonna booming blade him again.
Do we have advantage?
30, 20.
Because we're all like right around them.
No, you guys are all. This is weird.
An 18 hits, right?
Yep.
He's just going.
6 lightning.
16.
Just it misses.
So there's videos of like 4 dudes grouped around like railroad, like just
Yeah.
We'll
We'll put the little crab guy there. No, this one got Sentinel.
Alright. I'll make sure it must have Sentinel, which we can't switch to a level. Unless no one had the defeat. Okay, so that's 6 damage and he's still swimming away. So I get this additional D8.
You did how much?
So 6 plus. So it's 11 damage on base plus an additional D8 because he's still swimming away and I
Okay.
the booming blade at him. 8 more damage.
And then did you hit?
20 radiant and 6 lightning.
It
Out of
exploded.
here.
Like the Jaws movie, where it explodes when the campaigners
I actually rolled decent on my damage dice for once. I rolled shit for my damage on my
Watch, I think the highest I saw before that was 4.
As the water starts to
Yeah, my damage dice.
form and whirl in the center.
Yeah, try to do a toilet bowl. Yeah, I get you.
I've been pretty good. Oh no.
No, put that away. Ah, it's Cthulhu! Put that thing away.
That thing spawns in the center.
Never mind, I want to turn it back around. I want to see that.
I'm completely comfortable staying in this bug
That'd be
for
awful.
10
Turn
turns.
I assume the obelisk.
Did it rise up in the sky?
It shatters.
Rise up.
Crowns.
That's gonna like it shatters the pillar that's sitting there.
This man was sealed in there.
Yeah, it was like
That's
a
crap, bro.
It's like
It was a sealed door.
a steel door.
So is the toilet flushing now?
Roll for it.
It's unclogged?
17. Okay. Roll rollies.
That's a D10.
I rolled a 10.
That's a 6.
Okay.
It's
Same thing I rolled on the D10
It's
actually.
kind of hard to beat a 10 on a D10.
Yeah.
See?
But then,
Down the.
seeing this thing emerge out of the water, that is your go.
I don't like it.
As they left out a mighty roar. Yeah, like that.
It's looking right at you.
Yeah, it's gonna eat me.
With its like fire 5 eyeballs.
That's fine. That's not a problem. That's a problem for someone else. Not
The
me.
21.
His teeth might be an issue though.
Well, well, you know, if it kills me, it's not my problem. It's not your problem to not die. So
One fire.
Okay.
I think it's immune to fire if it's wet.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
Ah,
And
one
I'll,
feels like a duck walking around all this wet.
I'll go 10 feet
One
towards
feels
like Jesse. It's scared to move me to like the edge of that island on your side.
Right here?
No.
This way?
Here,
Yeah, there. Casting got it.
I got you. You know what you're putting down? Shall we try?
You said you're looking good now.
What you're making?
Is it looking hurt
What you saute?
over there?
Not yet. Give me one more round.
Okay.
Please.
Those taking some damage.
That's all. I'm done. I'm sad.
I'm about to not be looking good. This thing's about to eat me. Okay. Why with tentacles of eyes?
Fulminus, it is your go though.
It be looking.
Go the place.
Nah, don't swing. I'm going around. I turn around swinging. That's the only option for me. I'm not gonna get out of its range. So bring up to it.
Easy.
I'm gonna go ahead and smite it.
Felix looks over, he's like, holy shit!
I'm gonna go ahead and booming blade it. A lot. Dirty 20.
Definitely hits.
I don't get this yet. Oh, do you get these then? Which is nice. That's terrible damage. 9 damage total. If it moves,
better than nothing.
it'll take additional damage.
No, it's not gonna
No, why would I move?
Because it might want to eat someone else.
You look delicious.
It falls back. That's
Tawhito, they're the same color. They must be fast.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
And that's my evolution. I mean,
Kelvin, it's your go.
You go from Tawhito to Frogginess to that.
You fucking killing all the blue guys. No.
Or did they run away?
Ran away. It's fine.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Conte.
I'm in danger.
Low roll. Come on, low roll.
Apple point.
Reroll. Wait, never mind. I'm too far. Damn it.
Damn it.
Roll more than 17.
I'm really afraid.
Good for though. I have missed a lot.
I don't think I'm gonna miss a lot of this thing. This thing probably has what?
Well,
Four,
stay out here long enough for me to hit you.
No.
then he has what? 4 or 5 attacks?
Huh?
This thing has what? 4 or 5 attacks?
Oh no.
Sorry, this one. I know I am. I'm fully aware I'm going to find out.
He has an attack per tentacle.
That's an up attack possibly.
That's it for me.
I'll be swallowed. I'm not.
Alright.
I get throated.
Zoya and Felix's go.
Zoya, we're gonna cast all the dead at her. Take Wisdom save.
but you're gonna find out because I can think hardly need the rest of them to get to it.
Yeah, I know.
23.
I don't need to get them.
It's fine. I'm gonna try to make it miss all the attacks on me. I don't think I will, but I'm giving it a shot.
The bell, ding, 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 ding.
That's all.
Pay attention. Felix's go. He's gonna go infect this thing.
Oh, I'm gonna freaking fight to this epic battle over there.
And stuff. Yeah.
Man versus
Beam ticking and shit over there.
Or either.
hell.
He's still running on the water.
Yeah.
What a fucking badass.
Alright. He's gonna use the bonus action to give himself advantage.
I'll steal his shoes.
I mean,
20.
Give me your fucking shoes.
I chose buildings to
I'm
run.
right, which I'm found.
He chose.
15.
I chose away.
I chose buildings to run.
Alright,
He
full
chose
fist.
water.
As
I
you
chose away.
Felix are up to the side of it, kind of like embracing this thing with you. It slices underneath its like stomach area, leaving like a gash, but then it's filled with the like weird shadows from the sword.
Yep. Sounds good.
That's gonna be Phillips' go. Zoya's done.
Let me know before it attacks, alright?
Is the boss's go.
Alright. It's when I see it's 10, let me know when it attacks, actually. I like that moment.
Oh, it's here. Gonna make 3 tentacle attacks.
Well, before it does, I'm gonna go ahead and take full damage.
Okay.
That was a roll.
I'm amplifying it.
Yeah, I think you roll to amplify it.
No, when you amplify, you take the max damage for your die.
The normal one you don't take damage when you amplify.
No, a normal one you roll. And then
Pretty sure.
on its first attack, it's going to get -4.
Okay.
Or it's going to get -4 for all its attacks, I think. We'll check that.
Not also if you're amplifying anything that much.
Well, it's going to be each attack, I'm really sure. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I gotta roll separately for each one, so I think I gotta roll again for the next one. So -4 for that.
It's gonna make a 2 tentacle attacks you and 1 at him.
Alright, so first attack is -4.
So the first one is a natural 20.
It's -4, so it's not. It's 16, natural 16. Let's take it for the
It
roll.
still hits.
That's fine. I'd rather have not a natural 20.
It's going to do 10 points of bludgeoning damage to you
Mm-hmm.
and grapple you.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to attack him.
Okay, 1 second. I gotta give minus from that one. -2.
2, so 23 is still going to hit him. I'm going to do 9 points to him, and he's grappled.
Uh-huh. Third attack.
Also, you turn in the air.
Give me those rings.
Last attack is -4 again.
Here, which will be on you. Ooh. What's your AC?
19.
It misses.
Grapples.
So as you're sitting there and you do your blood thing
It's
towards
going to
it,
have lightning flash, and it's going to blind it from the lightning.
so yeah, the one that tickles just goes white on you.
That's fine.
He's actually going to use Sentinel on it because it attacks you.
Mm-hmm. Beat the shit. What?
Ooh. Just
Very glad
though.
I bet he-
17. It is now Ortall's go. As you see Felix and Fulminus up in the air, being waved around by this thing.
We'll make a ranged spell attack against you.
Okay. Oh, no, you're right. I don't want to take the D4 away, so let me re-roll that. 3. I take 3 less damage.
Yeah.
16?
Missed.
When we got like 30 hit points in that area, it matters.
Yeah.
That 3 damage matters.
Oh, yeah.
That's my turn.
I'm now back above half, so.
Tawhito, it is your go.
I'm going to unrestrain myself.
Makes strength check.
Pull the net off. Net should be off.
That's 17.
Yeah, you just like you pull it off yourself.
And I will move towards Big Ugly Tentacly.
The bad damage ammo?
Wow.
That's it for me.
Wow.
Rox, it is your go.
Sure, I'll run around towards Azula.
Mm-hmm.
Full movement towards the shore. And then I will look down and be like, I don't know if this works or not, but Azula! And I'm going to try to recast the Drake 30 feet
Towards the
big bad boy.
towards the Kraken.
So now she's back. She's not restrained and full HP again.
There you go.
She on the
So you gotta keep track of the spell slots.
Yeah. Well, the first one was free because that was my for the day.
Yeah.
But that was one. So then bonus action, she's going to bite.
Alrighty. Really like her face. She looks like a pug or something.
like a boxer. Weasel energy.
16.
Yeah,
Like a long boxer.
Yeah.
She actually has really
They started
bad
strong, but shit, it was.
She has really bad science problems.
These stupid carapaces are getting on her nerves.
That's it.
Matt.
We're getting
Oh,
cheap.
man, it is your
I
go.
only had that one time
It's
to
Qrux.
rip its stats.
One guiding bolt it. Feels appropriate.
Yeah.
Full HP, 40 feet forward was what she was in the water. It looks.
That's me. Yep.
Fulminus, it is your go.
Alright, so it's holding it cynical, correct?
Yes.
Like out of the water right now, lifted above its head?
Yep.
I'm gonna try to cut off the tentacle because it's holding me. I don't really want to hold me anymore. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let me blade with the tentacle. So I'm gonna raise my sword, and as I swing down, it's gonna sound like lightning is cracking against the tentacle.
Okay.
And I miss. 14.
As it kind of jostles you, your
Yeah.
swing goes a little wide.
Doing so much team.
What?
You're blessed.
Oh, am I still blessed? Yeah, so that's 14
You didn't lose concentration.
plus a d4.
Who did?
15.
It's only dead with concentration. Yes.
But if you had rolled before, it would have hit. Hey, there we go.
Did not.
No.
Alright, that's me.
Hey, right then, it's 18. AC 18.
All right, Kelvin.
I think this fucking rock is broken. Hold it up one more time. Need a con save.
User.
Natural 18.
Go fuck yourself.
Now I'm in range. I'm gonna make him reroll.
Maybe reroll.
Yeah. User.
Natural 6 for a 14.
14? He's blinded.
Yes! The teamwork, Jesse! Jesse!
All his attacks are disadvantage, all attacks against are at advantage.
Yes, Jesse! We did something!
Holy shit, I'm not.
Yeah, same. There's Jets. He just
I've only hit one thing, and it was a natural 20 for max damage. So I guess
You
I
can
can't
roll and save at the end of your turn.
Oh no.
we need the shit out of big legs. So that was just
Anything else?
order.
I'm gonna give you the
Azula's
finger as I look
reactions
back
have done more
in.
damage than
Oh,
the
so
secret.
I dig that cup so much.
What's
What's it made out of?
Anything else?
That's it.
All right, Zoya and Felix.
Plastic or porcelain, I can tell. That's so cool.
So who's gonna get totally dead again?
Can I say it?
Wisdom.
Hollywood
Wisdom.
Studios.
It's really
18.
if I ever make it back to Disney, I'll play anything like that.
I'll be at
This is gonna go.
Yeah.
You want me to-
In a
Wait, is anyone looking particularly
Park,
hurt?
an outdoor park. That's cool. That's
What is
I'm
Felix?
not sure yet.
This is fine.
Oh, yeah, how you look at just Fulminus?
What?
How you look?
I'm not looking great. I got me like a little bludgeoned. I got blood.
Legend. Well, that's gonna healing word.
Tattoos are flashing, not quite as nice as before. They're almost like a half lit bulb at this point, where they kind of just like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Flicker.
I didn't get no bell.
Make this to attacks.
Hit points.
So the hit once I take them.
Oh, 18 just hit. Don't forget his double advantage.
I know. Oh, okay. So like the way Felix's sword works is it works kind of like my samurai does. I use the spirit to get advantage, but once he brands target, it gives him advantage. So if he has advantage, just add a damage now to his weapon.
Oh, good. Well, he's got extra advantage.
Yeah. So 11, 14.
And it gets another d20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 3d20.
Careful of that.
Natural 20.
Elven accuracy.
Yeah, go with Elven Act.
Natural 20.
Do the
Oh.
the Hexblade darkness element accuracy thing where you always roll at double advantage?
So
Did you get a lucky feat to make it
he actually managed to cut off his tentacle and it drops him on top of the water.
I should still feel that.
And he did what he
It is what it is. It's okay.
He did it.
That's fine. I blinded it and started killing
That's now the bosses go.
him see not.
I'd feel a lot better to not be there on a natural 20, so because it would have outright probably put me down. Yeah, pretty close. Put me in the dark.
This also has. It's gonna do a tentacle attack at each one of you.
Right.
It took us 7 turns, but we've made it into a decent battle for me.
You know I'm not the dragon, right?
That one, and
Oh. Oh, okay.
So we'll start off with you went like this.
and
Are you
I'm like,
reckless?
I mean, I'm not there.
No, I didn't attack my friend.
Okay.
So it's disadvantage.
Oh, got true sight.
That's still. I mean, True Sight and Blindsight. True Sight lets you see through like illusions and stuff. Blindsight lets you see in like full darkness and everything.
Or not your side.
Blindsight just don't work right now.
So I'll do it at disadvantage, which is good. So it's a 13.
He's got more tentacles than we have party members in.
To make that goes. Take you. Natural 1.
Yeah, this is.
And then on feelings.
Feeling natural one.
Feelings. 18 will hit feelings though.
Kill your own NPC and strike him down.
I thought you'd be right here.
Yeah, True Sight and Blindsight are different things. True Sight lets you see like ethereal plane, invisible creatures.
Blindside is you basically the aura around you, you can just see that in that aura.
Yeah, it's like
is regress.
smell or
blind,
tremor
you're
sense.
Not seeing.
Blindside's Daredevil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blindsight's Daredevil. True Sight is
Someone
Or tall is your go.
True Sight's Superman.
Yeah, it's my action to move
Moonbeam into your turn.
on top of
What do I need?
him.
The natural 18.
That's kind of hard to comprehend if I can see everything as
No,
long
you
as
saved his life.
Well,
Yeah, that's the point.
the thing to think about with True Sight is it just means if you can normally see it, you see what it truly is.
Well, you see that you can't be blinded by darkness.
I see what you're
Falling
doing.
clouds don't affect you.
True Sight is affected by
Oh.
other lines.
They can see other True Sight can see through magical darkness.
No,
Oh,
it's you see through illusions.
okay.
You can see invisible creatures.
Did you move your moonbeam?
And you see the true form of shapeshifters.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
And you can see
I used my action to
the
move Moonbeam up above it, and then I moved in front of something.
Okay. I truly see. Anything else?
Nope, that was my whole turn.
What does it
Tito,
see?
what is your go?
What does it see with Flicker Tawhito? Does it see the frog hemoth? Does it see the beast inside?
This is me.
Or does it see an actual just tree frog?
Yeah.
Since your ass.
Just a little grung that they.
Since you didn't hit me, I'm going to bonus action rage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to smack him.
Smack me.
Cracking good.
I thought it was just make an attack against you. To keep you ready.
No, he has to make an attack or take damage.
I have to make an attack.
Or take damage.
Or take damage, since I didn't make an attack. That's crit.
You reckless?
Of course.
Okay.
Same song and dance.
9, 10, 11,
5.
22,
10 more lightning, baby.
32. Yeah.
Alright, so as you see the lightning hit its body, it kind of sparks off of it.
No, the lightning doesn't count, so that's 22.
Same.
And
Oh, lightning.
I have
That's not good.
Don't make me read
30 points of radiant damage.
That still really freaking hurts.
Fire.
Yeah. 30 points of radiant damage is.
As a really bright light. Oh, if anything, that blinded it.
It's still blinded, right?
Anything else from you?
Well,
With your nice heavy hit?
that's it from me.
Okay. Rux, it was your
I
go.
was blinded for a full round.
Until the end of its turn.
It made the save.
No.
Yeah.
Of course it did. You've been rolling well.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, something's on my way.
Shoot an arrow.
It's not gonna be
21.
Hits.
I'm gonna mark it as a favored foe.
I was very happy with my water on it. What?
11 piercing damage.
Alright. Arrow sinks into it.
A bite. gonna be a 21.
Hits.
Kill something.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm going to kill something with
I feel good about that.
7 piercing.
Gotcha. Lashes onto it. It
Um,
looks crazy over there. People flying around the air. Tawhito blowing it up with an explosion hit. Arrow sinking into it. Moonbeam above it. A lot going for level 3.
And then
Fog flat back here.
stay right there with
Only for a
low
few more
drawn.
turns. Actually, that one, I think it was longer than.
Man, it is your go.
No.
Okay. Man, it was your go. Fulminus, it's your go.
Only for.
Once again, gonna
59
try
and a
to
half more minutes.
slice down with a thunderclap. So let's give it a shot. I get my D4 still right. Must have last.
Pump clouds for camera.
Forever, yeah.
That is 17 misses, right?
Just a
Tensor's disc is also just floated. You want to keep behind me still?
That's me.
You've been hit a few times.
Kelvin, your
Not
go.
concentration.
Oh, then yeah. Just
I actually
actually
been hit once.
hanging
It's
out.
your go, Kelvin.
Well, look at all you guys. Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
16.
Misses. Fulminus, as you're sitting there playing, you see an Eldritch Blast whiz right past you.
I'm just trying to die.
That's it for me.
He's slinging me around. He's using me as a shield right now.
I am.
Zoya and Felix's go.
So always gets told to death.
Help. Cut it slowly, cut its arm off. Hurry.
22. Wait. 25.
Here's a question. Did it lose an attack when he fell?
Why it's so wise? It's a fish. So
Still has 3 more tentacles.
fish so wise.
He's been gone for about a minute.
How's Felix looking?
It had enough tentacles for redundancy.
That's not.
How's Felix looking?
Yeah. No, but how are redundant people get?
Felix is like
It's kind of tentacle.
almost to half. I don't know how everybody else is looking.
I'm doing all right now.
I haven't been touched.
Felix is expendable.
I'm gonna use my reaction to touch with the bones.
Alright, anything else? For, I guess Felix needs to go. Who attacks? 23 to hit.
On who?
He's hitting the thing.
Wow. What's
Well,
left being us up?
18. First hit, second hit. Ooh, miss. Thing goes wide. Felix's go. Boston's go now.
Contract.
No contract. 14.
That is my spell save DC.
Then maybe.
You take half of 11. So 5 radiance. Gotcha.
To take damage.
Takes all that matters.
I keep going.
Damage is dead.
Yeah.
Especially damage not on my turn.
Just imagining Ortall standing over there with like that little lantern over hanging on the staff below him.
Oh, I'm still like lit up like a dragon turtle.
Which is just you, but like full angry.
Exactly. Yeah.
Full anger.
I'm casting life too.
I'm more
Actually,
Joe,
Yeah.
going to release both Felix and Fulminus and make 3 10 of attacks to you since you critted.
And I did reckless, so.
Cool. Alright, first one is a 25 to hit. It's going to be 14 bludgeoning damage, so 7. Second attack is, it's a 20.
No.
And it's going to be 13, so 6 half. The third attack is a 22. And that's going to be 11, so 5 more.
My right foot kind of slides away. Ready to go a little bit farther away.
And Ironically, I do the exact opposite. My right foot goes slightly forward.
Ortall, here we go.
You go below half?
You see this thing like drop those two and then just start going to ham on Guido.
Range spell attack.
Ooh,
It's a 14 plus 6. It's a dirty 20 there, buddy.
really it?
Here comes a guiding bolt.
Oh boy, love those. Oh god.
14, 18 radiant damage.
Ouch. Yeah, it's lit up like a Christmas tree now.
And that is my go. Don't worry, you can't step backwards. I'm right behind you.
Oh.
I was just
Alright, so while you are grabbing, you are restrained. But it is your gun.
He leaves his mucus to be unstrained. Just utter dampness.
He'll climb the tentacle.
I'm going to bite it,
At disadvantage.
which he just hit with guiding bolt, so it's
Yeah, regular.
good. That is a
Yep.
22 to hit.
Definitely hits.
9 piercing damage.
Ouch. Looking real bad. Bleeding in a lot of different areas.
Good.
One of the tentacles that Felix cut off is just gushing out blood. Oddly, it matches the one of them.
And that is it for me.
Alright, Crux, it is your go.
These guys.
I don't know, but they have blindsight also.
Bang bang.
They have blindsight on that.
That's
A
really
lot.
I know your contribution.
25.
Definitely hits.
The one time something actually grapples you.
9 piercing.
Alright.
Bite. Misses.
She's trying.
Doing terrible, but it's fine.
It's not my fault she doesn't like the taste of fish.
Yeah.
Do I? Yeah, I'm gonna step into the fog
As you.
as a result of Tawhito taking damage,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Okay. I'm really scared of that. Man, it's your go.
Oh, got one shot though. One point.
Yeah.
9 fire damage.
That's still a decent amount.
Yeah, I roll one.
One cantrip points and he hit me for 19. That's the attack.
Fulminus. You're no longer restrained and grappled.
It kind of sticks.
You are in the water though, so your attacks will have disadvantage.
second verse, same as the first.
I'd still louder, a little bit worse.
I put a lot of juice in a frying lamp.
Yep.
A lot. It would have been there, side way over. I'm pretty sure he's immune to lightning, but I'm rolling anyways. Okay, so 10 regular damage, 2 lightning damage.
Okay.
And
See that lightning kind of sparks.
yeah,
Go across the body.
and
It's working.
that is all.
Okay.
Super effective.
Come on, Kelvin. Pop out.
Help me!
Two. Yeah, man.
Help me! You know, maybe you'd be able to line up a better shot on it if you could see it the whole time.
Felix and Zoya.
Zoya's gonna switch it up. Zoya's gonna cast Sacred Flame. It's a dex save.
Natural 1.
Yay!
Get sent to heaven, nerd.
5 radiant damage.
Ouch.
Bonus action, she's gonna healing word Tawhito. Six.
Why is everybody worried?
No.
Look, he's not.
Yeah.
See you get hurt.
Exactly.
Really doesn't like seeing you get mad.
Felix is the go.
Everyone enjoys seeing me get mad.
Yeah. Who doesn't? That's a miss.
I mean, you're gonna hit what's closest to you. That's gonna be.
I'll take that.
We don't
Yeah.
know. He goes rogue.
The monster's gonna see him get angry and do that. He's gonna throw him straight across.
Felix just slashes his
Monster's gonna fastball Tawhito at you.
it's looking real bad. But it is the boss's go now.
I need cons.
16.
Yeah.
That saves. So takes 2 radiant damage.
You know,
Oh.
just run away and shoot him. He's not moving. Just sits right there and burns and moonbeam the whole time.
He's got 14.
You're not very close because you bit me, right?
Grab as many things
Okay.
and
I
drown.
thought you just had the guiding bolt.
Oh, no,
Sure, he drowned.
That's right. I hit the guiding bolt.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure you didn't.
Sorry about that.
I mean, as
Leave
many
my
sparks
phone
as we
alone.
see, it's obvious
It's
the lightning is
actually
the only way to kill him.
Going to fling you at him. Does a 20 hit you?
20?
Well, hold on. Alright, so hold on. No, it's not this. It just throws you 25 feet at you. I need you to make a dex save, actually.
Super good.
Not bad at them.
I know it's 7 initiative.
Well, that's not all thanks.
15.
That beats it. So the damage is halved.
I will duck under the frog. If I use my reaction,
It is 5 bludgeoning damage, so you take 2. You both take 2. And you'll fall prone. But yes, that's what, like, it just chucks Tawhito at you. And it's gonna make 2 tentacle attacks at Felix and Pullman.
Well, so I do have a question about
So,
my
right?
abilities. So you know what about the damage? Rest of it.
oh, she's trying to braid me. I'm squishy.
I wasn't sure if I got the hit point.
So first attack at you, 1 tentacle, is a 13.
13 misses.
And then Felix, a 17 with this one, so. Hitting him for 14. Minus 5. Look at this here.
No, please.
And stack him grapple again.
Feel he's gonna sentinel swing because he saw it almost.
Yeah, you were.
I think we missed that last turn when we went all in on Tawhito.
14 misses.
You're doing great, Felix.
Yeah. Sure is. Ortall, did your go though?
I'm gonna cast a range.
Don't get thrown at me, man.
That'll definitely hit.
Yeah, that'll hit right there.
What happened? Oh,
That sucks. 7 damage.
Hey, did you add the special subclass ability?
Still hanging in there.
At least?
I tried. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see him when I was looking, so I was kind of confused.
Anything else?
Can I say I upcast that?
You would have to do that when you did it.
Okay, no, that's it.
I was trying to find the
I
one
gotta
that
risk
made
that.
me find it.
Tawhito, did your go? You've been thrown 40-ish, well, 30-ish feet and not prone.
I'm going to stand up.
yeah, it's just at the bottom of the.
Okay, cool.
They're not going to get a display probably. This is
That's fine.
And I will yeet a javelin at it.
That's fine. I should know where it was, but I can read it.
Did you guiding bolt it?
He missed.
Oh, you missed.
No, you did. I hit 7.
Yeah.
No.
I did a lot of damage. Which one?
That's a horrible roll.
Hell, the Yatsu.
A 12 does not hit it.
No, it does not. Javelin goes wide.
Oh,
You're still a little shaken from being thrown.
I did think
A little busy.
Alright, Crux.
Finish, you know.
We'll do the bite first.
From
18.
Just hits.
Crux steps out of the fog, sees Tawhito, and steps back into the fog.
8 damage piercing.
Who's doing this? You?
This is Azula.
Zula?
Yeah.
How does she want the story to end?
Seems to bite its face off.
He's gonna leap up.
You know what, I'll let Zula, Fulminus, and Felix be in this. And you too, because you're controlling her.
Well, I'm in the fog.
Oh, okay, so you're in it.
Yeah.
So whatever you three want to do.
Crux steps out of the fog, saw Tawhito, was like,
Azula's gonna jump up and try to snatch that fucking tongue at her.
Alright, so like, as it's like sitting there waving around and it's like it's going to bite Fulminus, she like latches onto its tongue and it lets out a scream.
I'm gonna assume it tries to retreat a little bit when it realizes it's gonna die, and it does the resonation from my strike just burns into it as it does the extra thunder damage and doesn't amount as damage round. It essentially makes its body vibrate and hurt a whole
So you
bunch.
take the sword and you like jam it into that center eye right there.
So there's a shitload of sparking lightning that's happening. It's not doing anything, but we just happen to kill it too. So it actually looks like the lightning killed it.
Well, this is thunder
There you
damage
go.
this time.
Azula has like the sparks, and she's using her own reaction to do lightning damage.
There you go.
Yeah. And then as it
Crit on
sits there and
the cult laugh.
whittles down into the
And
water.
then with my action, Qrux is gonna run up to the shoreline and put his hand on Tawhito. Cast Cure Wounds.
Please
Big
don't turn
guy.
evil. Please don't turn evil. Please don't turn evil.
We don't turn
Is mine still fine?
Yes.
No,
Dies. It's like a weird energy that's like starts to leave its body as it starts to filter onto your sword. And like one like where the hilt is, one little runing symbol starts to glow. And it does the same for Felix's sword also.
Power of love.
Yeah, great movie.
And your dagger stops
Eats my sword.
vibrating as it ends.
These are
But
sorry, I just noticed that.
But with the pillar shatter, though, the storm does not seem to be letting up.
Any crystals around?
You're the crystal of the
Make up checks.
Look.
I'm definitely not looking up right now.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna die.
26.
22.
You gonna dive down?
Still want to know what's under that thing.
I'll go with you.
Do you want to go down there?
I should just dive into the beast into the bottom of the water.
I'll go down there with the light.
Azula will swim to the shoreline with a tongue in his hand.
You guys go down there. You can see like where the pillar like cracked and shattered. There's just debris of it everywhere, and
I say, if you'd rather stay up, I can go down with the sword and provide.
you can
train them how to
you
lie.
just see where the trains are.
noise of the boiling water.
But
As soon as I push it, I'm back away, back in
you
the
don't see any
fog.
accidents or anything.
The fog's still there.
Hey, I backed back into the fog after I
The storm's still going full power though.
Yeah.
fuck
It
that
seems that-
shit.
Whatever this happened was probably the main source of it.
But it's not slowing down at all though.
Yeah.
That's not
Did you
good.
say there's no crystals?
I don't care. It's just stay up, buddy.
Well,
That's not good.
who looks hurt?
I'm actually pretty alright.
I'm almost full, so.
Did most of the blood
Maybe we should eat some of those berries they give you earlier.
I'll go ahead and
Looks
find
as-
it.
I will eat all 10 of my berries.
Oh god, you're in. Azula will be like,
Zilla's like, I wouldn't do that.
Listen, I already have
They
the
don't
shit.
affect people the same way. It's okay. Sure.
Ow. That hurt a lot.
I'm okay with having the turbo shits.
Yeah, you missed getting me down to half five.
You had me exact down to half at one point, then I got healed.
was that right around the
I'm
time
very
that I was
glad
back
my
into the
natural 20
fog?
getting canceled. It was going.
I felt it coming.
I was so
He's kind of
glad.
standing there on the water, and he's like, I feel like we won, but I feel like we lost at the same time.
Yeah, it seems like we should have stopped that thing.
I'll try again next time.
Well, lesson learned, I guess.
That's what we look
What's
at
the
it.
lesson?
I tried a lot.
Just try and not focus on the smaller things.
Anybody see a book?
Anybody see a book?
This one?
We're looking for a key this time.
I thought we were looking for the book of life.
No, we
have
have
the
the
book.
book,
We're looking for the key to the book.
and it's not here. It's in the snake people come.
Yes.
Snakes. Why not snakes?
So we just happened upon this fight.
Well, no, I kind of knew we needed to go here. This is essentially on the way.
I mean, while he's standing there, you can see the part near the hill, the rune glowing from after the fight.
Yeah, take a look at that.
I'm throwing it right now. I don't know what it does yet.
I'm trying to find out.
I think I'll find out soon. All right, a deal's a deal. One question, I'll answer it.
And he's like, Felix is like, maybe we should,
Keep
get
swimming,
out
guys.
of here.
I think
This kind of sucks.
I'll learn that in a minute.
Yeah.
I think
Look
you'll
at
take
Lisa's
this.
Whenever we rest, we can do it together.
Azula will
Right.
jump back on the disc. And make
So,
it.
any other question? I'll answer it. Yeah.
Think about a question.
I thought you'd like that.
Jesse, what's your passive percent?
I can tell you.
Please don't ask me math. I'm not
I
good
have
at math.
everyone written down.
I'm much more a social
It
science.
is
person.
12.
I don't even.
Oh,
You're right next to me.
I'm making mad. He's gone.
Was your
Through.
perception, right?
I mean, you're right next to me.
Beans, green, potatoes.
Azula and I will jump onto the disc, and you can hear me like muttering, like not cussing at the fog, but like being irritated as
Evil
it
fog.
keeps happening.
Better watch that.
Hell of a first fly.
I like fog.
Fog gives you stuff to play around.
I like fog.
I like frog.
It's like fog, but
I have enough to juggle trying to just keep my distance from him
I
and
think
being in the fog at the same time. It's
Fog is handy.
trying to keep murder Anthony from eating someone because he gets hungry.
Fog gives them a disadvantage. That's correct.
You think about
So what direction are you guys heading? Just be like to ask you guys.
Well,
Northeast, so I think.
I'm
I
gonna
guess
say
anywhere out of the storm.
I'm gonna sit down on the beach for a minute and just. I don't like being grabbed like that. It was not fun.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it either.
It's not good.
No.
Have you ever
Like a fun ride.
had this happen before?
No, I've never fought. Oh, that?
Yeah.
This is the first time for me too.
Well, it's always nice to the first time. It's always awkward when
So-
the first.
throwing on tobacco.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot mine and let my crimson right ends. I'm gonna go over to the edge of the water and just start rinsing my face because it's covered in blood. It cracked the shell. I had
You guys will start to make your way away from this area.
That's a good chase. Your face.
Traveling a little bit farther north, if you guys want to look for any of those crystals along the way.
Yeah, we'll take shots at them.
30 people.
Now look. 23. 6. 19.
You two will probably spot one. It's probably like a good hour of travel, and then you'll spot another one of these crystals. Obviously, butters.
How many of them are there?
There's just one.
Oh, well, roll of 26.
Yeah, you definitely shot this kind.
So the
Qrux is gonna kill krakens and crystals.
Good.
are we still?
I only
in the water?
kill crystal.
Huh?
Are we still?
Yeah.
How deep is it?
And now that you travel this, it's down to like that 2 feet of.
Maybe if the crystal.
After the crystal
Well,
center.
now that,
Wouldn't be able
now
to
that you've
hit it.
destroyed that, it stops raining here. So that's what you
Yes,
I got that going for you.
Yeah, on the crystal.
On the crystal.
So
No, I would have still hit it.
you have that now. Travel a little bit more, you finally start to hit actual desert. You guys are drenched.
Not anymore. I'm not. I'm
Okay,
trying
so-
as much as I can be. I'll.
It is hitting.
Yeah.
It is getting close to nighttime now, though.
Are there any plants?
And make a survival check.
Dirty 20.
See some cactuses. Come across a couple of those blue lilies along like the river side. Say you find
You mean the lake?
one.
I will.
River flows so much into a basin.
What those is like goes into the ocean. Everyone applies another tentacle creature again.
Or it
We'll
would
see.
be an extended focus.
If I ask you a question you don't know the answer, does that count as a question? Also, does this count? This doesn't count as a question.
No, that's a gotcha question. Let me hear the question, and if it's too, I'll do my best to answer it.
Why does your sword vibrate? Do you know?
When I am within a certain distance of a storm such as this, an unnatural one, it vibrates to let me know I'm near something I need to find, such as that pillar this time. That's my understanding, at least. I'm not quite sure the exact reasoning.
Storm's guidance. Is that what your
I
understanding is?
think so.
Do you want me to take a look at that room on the sword?
Sure.
So does this conversation happen within earshot of everyone?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm not being quiet about it. I told my answer one question. I was gonna.
Well,
So when we were back in the city originally,
Yes.
wouldn't it have been smarter to ask about storms than to ask about temples?
Well, at that point, I could probably see a storm, and I could see a temple. I didn't always know. It's not always going to be a storm. It just this time happened to me. I was looking for a temple in general.
But your sword tells you when there's storms around,
Right.
there's something you need to find in the storm.
So you better ask about temples, because I know when there's a storm nearby.
There's no wrong.
Well,
If there was a storm, I could see it, I could feel it. Well, there's a temple that's not by a storm, I might not know.
literally, we just got done dealing with a storm that's been here for weeks and weeks and weeks
Yes.
that the city knew about,
Mhm.
that you were too far away for your sword to tell you about.
But we can see, we got it. It's
And you were going into a desert that, from my experience, is bound to have probably thousands of temples that have been buried because deserts are desolate.
I knew I was looking for it worked out. I also did not quite know it was going to be a storm. I haven't had it.
Like you expect the rune on the sword.
Our contact.
He has a point.
It's just a thought. Something.
It's fair.
Well,
It's not always going to be a storm as well, as far as I know. It could be anything.
22.
It could have been a temple.
That's the right question.
I mean, it seems magical in nature, but I'm really getting too much off of it.
There seems to be a lot of
So maybe I'm not saying.
Storm.
Maybe I'm not saying the wrong question was asked.
Sure.
I'm just saying maybe he didn't ask enough information.
Rune top law.
I think
Who's it gonna take it from?
I thought you were this sword once already.
I did before the was there.
So here's
It's magical,
that's
it's some change.
city folk questions.
I didn't know to ask for it, unless I'm into one. I just knew there was temples. It could have been something as simple as a
They
remnant
should probably
held
go
by
outside.
a despot, as far as I know. It could have been swallowed by a beast, like this one seemed to have been. Could have been deep
was
as
swallowed?
whatever this energy is. I'm assuming.
But if you know your sword buzzes around storms,
I didn't before this week. I had no idea.
Insight.
I'd never experienced. You can inside check. Me.
I believe him.
It's like the 20-ish.
I mean, you don't have to roll if you're not trying to.
Well, I'm gonna roll anyways. I'll roll natural ones. Doesn't matter.
Mhm.
Yeah, I told you. It's never buzzed before. I had no idea what was gonna tell me where a storm was.
I hope
Or
my
where the
phone
weather
never
goes.
buzzes. I'll miss everything.
but in return, that lets you know that he gave you a bullshit answer, even though it may be a true answer.
Yeah, it was the true answer. I just roll anyways because it'd be persuasion as well.
You're talking about what the sword buzzing in front of in the presence of storms because you would have never experienced it before.
Yeah.
Right.
But that answer makes
Something
sense
trying to-
now. I know that I got energy from being near it,
I heard your
and I know that storms are connected to the
For
deity, so it makes sense.
some reason,
It's with my logic that makes sense.
What?
Think it had to do with the chains?
ugly sea bitch.
I didn't like
Kelvin
Kelvin.
is so shreds.
Kelvin is quite aggressive. I like it quite a bit. It's not.
As you guys are sitting here talking and you're identifying, he'll just stand there, and like above him, like this weird little note is like, comes like floating down and he catches it. He's like, oh, I guess my party's finally arrived, and it's time for me to go. It's been awesome to meet a bunch of new people that are kind of on the same journey-ish. Hope we kind of see each other again.
Nice meeting you.
I've enjoyed this.
Let's say we'll be friends next time we meet each other, huh? Here's a hug.
Oh boy. Takes the hug.
I'm sure I'll
We're gonna
cross
use
again.
team.
Not sure where. Not sure when.
I'm sure I'll have this eventually.
I'm concentrating.
Hold on, I have something for you.
Well,
It's a gun.
I'll pull out an extra dagger from my side.
It's
Mhm.
I'm gonna tie it on his tail.
Here's a scar.
Cut off on his tail.
Awkwardly grabbing his
See?
tail tight.
Now we can if we ever meet each other again, we can tell the tale, the sharp tales of our travels.
He's like, you know what?
One time,
What a gift for a gift. He takes the ring off that he's wearing and hands it to you. It's got like a blue like opal in it. He's like, I'm not gonna need it anymore. Since you guys are still here, maybe you'll need it. So
Does this make me as cool as you?
yes.
Well, thanks, man.
over his.
And then he sits there and he kind of throws the note over him, and like a puff of black smoke comes and he's gone.
That's cool.
Good job.
I 100% trust this thing, and I'm putting it on.
When you sit there and attend it, a ring of water walking.
I am not sure that we'll necessarily be friends next time we meet. I think.
I want to throw a bunch of humans at you, but like, I hate them too.
I'm sure.
Because guess what? Humans not rabbits.
He and I being on similar missions. Just
I'm not a human.
Everything's a predator to a rabbit.
Not in my woods.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Got awards. What chickens did my rabbit get along?
Your identify goes off.
Nothing's
It's just
changed.
a regular sword.
Don't.
Thing.
Well, write down what the room looks like.
What's the room look like?
It's like an interlocking of like pinnacles.
Oh.
You.
Yeah.
It's like a double helix.
Yeah. And with that, we will end the session right there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Eiffel Tower of Pigeons.
Guessing we are not level 4.
No.
We just hit level 3 when that flew, didn't we?
But hey, you had to fight my conversion of a cracker from 22 to 6.
I mean, we fought Kraken and a whole bunch of lobsters. Yeah. I don't think it was uneventful, too.
No, it was fantastic.